Boop. Hello.
You count way too slow, Cap.
I'll have you know that I
6,
ended exactly at the right time.
No, you said 3 and then you said 2.
And then I said 2-1.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I'm pissing off Cat.
Hello.
Hi.
So, who remembers what happened last time?
Not much. We met up with the dwarves. And got some info on the tunnel dragons. And the rogue elementals. So we got some free shit. We met a bird man. And Kayla, take it away.
We went to Birdman. Birdman was crazy, couldn't hear us. I had to use pen and paper to contact him, and he was like, "Yeah, there's we gotta get the rocks, we gotta get the crystals, and either destroy them, or if you can't do that, you can just kill the guys. They're rogue because they got left in the thing on their own or something." And then we came to kill them. We had to leave all our pets behind, and the bird was going to look after them, and he was laughing with fucking, I forget his name, Snippy or whatever the fuck it was. Snippy, it is. And now we're here.
Yeah, good recap. That is.
Also, I have a new patron.
Yeah, Frank also introduced himself to his new patron, and they talked about things.
Oh yeah.
How he could gain more powers if he were to level up more in Warlock, but I believe Cap is actually planning to go the Sorcerer route now, so it doesn't matter.
What's important is how I feel. Right, God. Gordon Ramsay.
Shut up.
So anyway, you all venture into the depths of the mine. There's a rail track, a minecart track that kind of guides your path, and you've been told by the foreman of the dwarven workers, Helwig Droophammer, that the area where the collapse that happened in the mines, that was caused by an elemental just kind of walking and doing its business. An area of the mine collapsed, and out from it, some dragon-like creatures, or I guess dragon-born-like creatures, emerged and kind of pushed the miners out, killing a few, perhaps capturing others. And all the while, the elementals that the miners had been using to dig out the site, because they've been out of their elemental gems for too long, it's speculated that they've gone rogue by now, as it's been, I think by this point, about 2 months since the collapse first happened and the dragon people showed up, so, yeah.
So what you're saying is we've got work to do.
Indeed. Oh, and the specifics of the dragon-like people that you've managed to suss out is that they're kind of bluish, they have multiple arms, and you believe they are descended from a creature known as a Bahir.
What the hold on. Sorry. So I'm still looking at stuff on my wish list, and no, I'm not fucking kidding you. No. This is relevant. I typed up cute, and I'm looking through the cute stuff, and I shit you not, this just came up.
Oh my god.
Scream!
Beautiful.
Anyway, sorry for interrupting. Continue.
I want it.
For context,
wanna-
for
Add it to
stream,
your wish list.
a crab pen
I'm adding
holder.
it to my cart.
That looks like Peach. Well, I guess now we know
Well,
where
I
that
could get the
image came
schmaltz.
from.
Yeah, apparently. Fucking of course Amazon. I shouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, so, you guys venture into the mines. It's dark, as, you know, people have been able to come in and light the lanterns in the past couple of months. But you all have been given, some miners' helmets, which kind of, like in this image, are kind of just like these magically enchanted, candles, just kind of sitting on top of a helmet. Very rudimentary, but it works. And yeah, you guys venture into the depths. Your footsteps echoing through the darkness, reverberating through the cave. What do you do?
Echoing, you said?
I mean, yeah. Unless you want to be stealthy.
I kind of do, though.
I'm gonna try and stealth.
I'm also gonna
Go ahead.
Stealth mode.
I haven't
Let's
even-
go.
Oh, can I do that tarot
Steampunk
card
sinks into the
first?
darkness. What was that?
Sinks into the
Can I do
ground.
that? Can I do that tarot card first?
What did it
Oh,
do?
I dropped it in darkness.
Yeah.
It provides all of us with 5 extra hit points for 8 hours.
Temporary or
Yes.
normal?
For 5 hours.
No.
5
5 maximum and current HP. So that is not temp HP.
Oh.
I'm going to put it in temp, though, so I don't forget my numbers.
Okay, it changed.
Yeah.
It's another one that changed. It's not my fault. I didn't even know what the difference between temporary and current is, I thought.
Temporary hit points you cannot heal. If so if you lose them, they're gone forever. But if your max HP gets temporarily increased, you can heal that.
Yeah. Oh, right. I'm going into the lamp to ask,
I know you want to go out, but you're not allowed. You're going to make Jess sneeze and her throat's going to be destroyed.
who needs
And then
the...
she'll destroy you.
Yeah, well, probably be kicked out of the house, you know, good fun.
So, Frank, you said that you were gonna go into the lamp.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What was that? What? That sounded interesting.
What? Don't
It's
worry
like,
about it.
all right.
You enter the lamp. You see Vicharak kind of sitting. He is eating some crystals as you enter. Rick stands impassively at the end of the table as you materialize in the room.
Oh, you're right, Vic. You can just come in here with mental ability.
Indeed you can.
Thinking.
Nice to see that you've returned. Hasn't been too long, if my understanding of time on the material plane is correct.
To me, though, Vic, it's been forever.
I see.
I missed you.
I missed you too. So, what brings you to
right.
visit today?
Well, I have a question, right? See, we're going into this mine right now, and there's this this wizard person that basically enslaved rock elementals. Sorry to hear it. Waving a hand at Rick, and basically those rock elementals may have gone little wild, so to speak. So I was just wondering, what should I do about that? Do you think you can help? Because rock and roll.
Rock and roll. He kind of moves his hand up to basically get into this position as he kind of sits on the purple ottoman, and he thinks for a moment. He ponders as he says, Wizards often employ the use of elementals in their craft, so to hear that such a thing has happened is not surprising. Do you know what form of capture was used on the elementals?
It was some sort of... It was some sort of crystal or something like that, a gem.
A crystal. Ah, I know of what you speak. An elemental gem, they're called. I believe in this case you are correct to use the word enslaved. Such things are often, well, unbecoming. It is hard to force an elemental to want to confine themselves to such a space.
Looks around.
I can understand the parallels you are thinking of, but this is a place of my own creation, so that I can visit guests like you from other planes.
So, what do you think I should do about the earth elementals then?
Well,
because the others, I think they just want to kill them, and I'm like, no, that's a bad idea, because free will and stuff.
Well, I suppose you could do that. When a being from another plane dies on the prime material, they simply return to their own. Though, of course, they still retain the memory of how they returned and in what means, and it would still be painful. But these elementals that you're saying are on the loose, I guess you could say that they are free. Not crazy. Perhaps cornered, but not crazy.
I'm not a professional in that field, you see.
Nor am I.
Do you think if you came came with me, or Rick maybe came with me, you could help me talk to them and help them get back to where they belong, and not here.
Well, the simplest way of returning them to their... Well, I suppose there are two simple ways. There is, of course, slaying them, or destroying the gem, which would allow them to be able to plane shift back to their plane of origin. Or you can simply calm them down, convince them to go.
Is Rick any good at that?
Rick is not good at that. Though if you wish to summon Rick, I could perhaps make an item that you would require in his summoning. I.e. the spell material component that is required for summoning him. Which,
let's do
how
that.
Much it costs. So let me look that up real quick.
And because I want to try and talk to the earth elementals. I don't have the ability to do that currently, right? Because I've only just started learning Terran.
But ooh, actually, I don't even know if it's been revealed in character that Astra knows Primordial.
Who? Oh, right.
Exactly.
No, I think it has, because I think there was, if I remember right, there was something to do with the witch.
Maybe, yeah.
Was I even there though?
No, you were,
Remembers
because that
book-
was when you couldn't talk. That was when you could only talk in Celestial, was it? Was it Celestial you could only talk in?
Infernal.
No, it was Infernal.
Yeah.
Infernal. Oh. Yeah, no, I think it was revealed it's somewhere around there. I was talking to something because I remember you saying Primordial, you're speaking in Primordial, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I think I think a part of that was that I couldn't understand you guys either. I could only understand and speak Infernal, meaning I wouldn't know you.
Actually,
spoke
you
in a
couldn't
certain
even
language.
understand Infernal.
Oh right.
You could speak it,
I felt
but
like
you
those-
didn't even know what you were saying, if not for your capability to read your own thoughts.
I couldn't even remember.
Okay, I looked up the spell. And this does actually also apply for Summon Fey that Astra has. So, Summon Shadow and Summon Fey have a material component that has to be worth 300 gold. Vicharak is offering Frank to basically, in exchange for 300 gold, he will make the required component.
See, there's a problem with that.
Yeah.
I don't have 300 gold.
Mm.
Oh no, hang on. Actually, I do.
I was like, I swear I've given you guys money before.
Yeah, but it's Frank.
I thought I had 200, but I was reading it wrong. It's 321.
Yeah. Ooh.
I have 321.
Major hit to the bank account. And yeah, as I also said, Kayla, you would also need this for Summon Fey, and I'm fine with, in this moment, saying that you've retroactively gotten the 300 gold thing. Thankfully, though, this is a spell that does not consume the material component, so you just need to buy it once, and you have it. Until you get rid of it, or it's stolen, or broken, or whatever.
Can I, so I can, you're happy for me to just take 300 out?
Yeah.
And say that I have it? Okay.
Yeah. Assuming you still have Summon Fey on your spell list.
Yeah. What's the item, just so I can add it to my
The item is a Gilded Flower for Summon Fey. And... Alright, I'm gonna say...
A gem. Oh no, I'm enslaving him.
Oh no. No, the I was like looking up to see what Summon Shadow Spawn is, because Vrick is basically a reskinned that, right? But I'm like, we'll make it
In the shadow of a
elementally
mountain.
so that like you can just invest a little bit more money to transform it into that whenever you get 4th level spells. Okay.
10 years later.
Yeah, he gives you a vial full of, like, a gold inlaid vial. Or I guess as you hand over the gold, he uses, he kind of crushes the gold in his hand into, like, powder, and then you kind of see his hands glow with heat as it's then, like, kind of melted down, as, he adds like sand
So
to the
cool.
mix, superheats that to form glass, and he starts like crafting this gold inlaid bottle in front of you. And then once he's done with that, he kind of I guess he kind of like basically scratches at his arm, and like some pebbles come off.
Oh, scabies.
Yeah, kind of gross when you think of it that way, but really it's literally just pebbles kind of fall off, and he puts them in the bottle and corks it, and then he will hand it over to Rick, as Vicharak will say something in Primordial that you don't understand. Oop, accidentally moved him. You can see his seat now. And Rick kind of just seems to repeat a phrase that Vicharak tells him to say, and the vial glows with this kind of greenish light. And Rick hands it back to Vichark, and then Vichark says, "All right, this will allow you to summon Rick." And then he offers it to you.
Oh, thank you.
As for the rogue elemental problem, I believe you'll just have to deal with that on your own, in the method you see fit. Though the more humane option, of course, would be to destroy the crystal or simply let them go. They are
Well, I'm
cornered.
not human.
Humane, Frank, not human.
Right.
Though I
well,
guess
I'll-
that
I'll-
makes me ponder about the origins of the word humane and how human-centric it is. He then starts, he gets back into this pose and starts thinking.
Damn, it's kind of racist now that I think about it.
Yeah.
You
Now that I
mean
think about it.
D&D being racist? No, that's not entirely everyone's DM campaign ever.
No, exactly. He starts pondering. So, Frank, do you leave?
I actually, you know what? Yes.
You do. Actually, you know what? Yes, I do leave. No, I stay in here for the rest of session. Fuck the rest of the party. I'm just gonna sit here and chill. Let me get rid of this. There we go.
No, me art.
Alright.
Not my art. Me
So,
art.
I guess
Different
from Steampunk and Astra's POV, Frank, once again, turned into sand and got sucked up into his little oil lamp, which just kind of sits on the mine track for like a couple minutes, and you guys probably idle around, being like, man, you did this again. And then after a while, like sand comes out from the lamp again and takes the form of shape, takes the form of Frank's shape and then solidifies into him.
It's the weirdest thing. And like sand comes out.
Frank coughs up
What's
sand.
the plan, gang?
The sand transforms into saliva partway through.
Gross.
Sand lava.
Mm-hmm.
Did everyone add
No,
their 5 health, by
Yeah.
the way?
Yes.
Make sure you add it.
One day.
Astra's just gonna fucking go in, no one's moving. Fuck
Alright.
it.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm
Astra's
gonna go too.
lagging.
Alright, you all start
Me too.
moving forward.
Holy fuck, why is this lagging so badly?
Ooh, is it?
Oh,
For me it is.
I'm not getting there, though.
oh,
so
actually, sorry, I'm actually coughing now.
Stop dying.
I want to show you guys one of my friends here, and I'm gonna actually cast it.
Alright, you cast the thing. Alright. You summon. What level
how
are you
does it
casting it
form?
at? Third?
At third, that's the only one I can do.
Alright, yeah. Let me check to see what it's...
I imagine the vial starts glowing, and then the stones and rocks in the area
yeah,
just
Frank-
sort of like clump up.
Frank takes out a vial, which, like a gold inlaid vial with a bunch of pebbles in it, and he uncorks it, and the pebbles kind of on their own just kind of start flying out of the bottle, and start growing into the shape of a rather stout looking rock creature. As let me set his HP, because I don't have it set because it's variable. And plus-
Very variable. I mean, you can set him for now because of the fact that, you know.
Uh-huh. And Frank, this is for you. You should have access to it.
Yay.
And oh, what form is he taking? Fear, despair,
Fear.
Mm.
Fear, yeah.
Or
The
fury?
feeling of being close to the edge of a cliff. That's the
So is
feeling.
he like the opposite of the face? I mean, he has all the sad things, and then all mine are like the fucking "I'm gonna kill you" things.
Well, you have
basically.
fury. I have fear.
Yeah, so they're literally opposite. That's hilarious for our characters, considering it's like the opposite of our characters.
Yeah. This stone dwarf with a mossy green beard is summoned.
What's the H? Where's it? Say
35.
Where's the stat block?
Yeah, so you
Is it-
have access to it. I don't have the HP set on the character sheet because it changes based off of what spell level you cast it at. But right now he has 35 HP and 14 AC because you cast it at 3rd level.
I thought it was 35 plus 15 per level, was it? Or
Per level above 3rd. So at 4th
okay.
level it would be 50. But yeah. Since he is fear, that means that while in dim light or darkness, your little rock dwarf can take the hide action. Which meanwhile, let me actually check. Check back on your guys' rolls.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm meant to be stealthed on.
Yeah. So Astra is stealthed. Frank.
Frank not very
Is
stealthy.
not stealthed, right?
Can I
no,
retroactive?
You'd have 14. You'd have 14.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. Because you have heavy armor, right? So disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna have Rick, hide or try to be stealthy
Alright.
as well.
Have him
As
do
well.
a dexterity check.
Dex check.
Oof. Very nice. Alright.
I'm
Alright,
just
so you guys
refamiliarizing
move
myself, sorry.
forward in the mine and start to make your way further in. You very quickly come to an intersection, and there's a little lever beside the tracks that kind of controls which direction the minecart goes. Currently, steampunk, you know that a minecart would kind of go down basically this main track right now. You suspect
Frank holds up
that
his
switching the
hand,
lever
saying,
would cause it to like lead down.
Frank,
Oh, I
But
don't see
otherwise,
any
you see
skin.
that the track continues off in the distance and turns south.
I want to go this way, towards the edge of the map. Frank will hold up his hand and say, "Wait, ho! I see a body."
Gonna
Is Astra
back up a
coming?
bit.
Yes.
I don't know, is Astra
I
coming?
literally my I don't know why my roll 20 is fucking dead.
Try refreshing.
I did.
Oh no.
I'm trying to check my computer to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Internet strikes again.
Yeah, you'd think it's the internet, but it's not, because the call's been fine.
Roll 20 strikes again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just looking down. I can see there's a
Damn
body
stealth.
right down there. How far can we just
Can you
form
just stream
together?
up assume I'm with the group till I figure out what the fuck's
Oh my-
going on.
Yeah.
Hang
I'm gonna
on.
shimmy.
Hang on. Me and Rick both have 120 dark vision, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
All
I'm
right.
shimmying.
Yeah, you all start shimmying
Shim, shim,
forward. As you grow closer, the kind of acrid smell of the mine, air, kind of gets it gets worse as you get closer to the body. It seems like this body has kind of been left here, rotting for quite a while. You see,
Good thing I don't have a nose.
yeah, yeah.
I know, right? As Frank with his massive nose.
Yeah. You see that it looks like this fellow was kind of sitting in a chair when they got literally speared. And the
man.
force of the spear blow just kind of knocked him in the chair over.
Can we tell which way the spear came from?
Make an investigation check.
My computer is making noises
See,
like, okay, now suddenly my CPU's being used 100%. What the fuck is Roll20 doing to my CPU?
Are you
I
like
think it's
downloading
more-
anything on Steam? Sometimes.
No.
That-
It's literally, I'm out of the game and it's 10% CPU usage, even less now, 6%. I launched the game and it goes up to a fucking 100%. I've just cleared the cookies. I'm trying to see if that will help.
There's
Oh
some-
well, Kayla can never play D&D ever again now.
Okay, it's okay. No, it seems to be fine now.
Make
No,
that
it's
check,
all
dude.
the characters. Yeah, I don't know fucking why. If Roll20 just wants to use 100%
Bruh.
CPU.
Roll20 going ham.
Why though?
Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah. So,
It's when back in the 7th. I don't fucking.
yeah. Beside the body, you also see that the tracks diverge into 3 different directions. And once again, there's a lever, right next to where this person was. It seems this person was probably in charge of, using the lever to direct the carts.
Which way is it going currently?
Currently it
Steampunk.
goes, to this direction.
Oh good,
It's
because there's a
going
giant hole over there. You don't want to go straight on this one.
Yeah, Frank, looking off ahead into the darkness. You think you see where the collapse happened.
Oh right, it was a collapse. I'm gonna fly ahead again. Little.
My party is here.
For
Dana.
some reason, it seems to be Opera and Roll20. Because I've launched it in Firefox
Oh.
and I'm at a steady 15% CPU. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
So Opera doesn't like Roll20 then.
At the moment, no, apparently. Okay, there we go. Now I've got. Okay, I should be good. Let me just move my character to make sure. Cool. Alright, yes, I'm fine now. I am back.
Yeah.
I can play.
So, yeah, you all see where the tracks diverge. One goes off to the west, one track goes off to the east, and then the other continues southward. Steampunk, as you kind of go further down the tunnel, you see that the track is destroyed at the end. As you see a large hole that's about 20 feet across, or 25 to 30 feet across. And in the distance, you kind of see like the end of the rail on the other side, as well as what looks like another branch in the tunnels.
Steampunk, come back here. Come back here.
Yes.
Before we investigate the hole too much, I feel like we should probably search the surrounding area. I mean, I can see blood over here to the left, and to the right, I think I can see some over there too.
Very well. Should we split? Maybe you and Rick go right, and Astra and I will go left.
All
Yeah,
right.
take the healer with you. You're smart.
Well, I mean, he's got another person, and I don't know.
Oh boy.
Oh, hey. I see one. One of those.
Yeah, so
But here.
I think I see a crystal there. Is that, or is that a mushroom? I can't fucking tell.
where?
That's a shiny ass mushroom. If that's a mushroom.
Those
Yeah.
are
Looks like a
rocks.
They kind of look like eggs.
Shiny red rocks.
I want to investigate the shiny red rocks.
Ow.
Make a. Ooh, what would this be?
That's what I got if there's a fucking.
Ooh.
Oh, there's another dead body up here, but anyway.
Okay, well.
I didn't
Make a
even have my-
nature check, Astra.
Everything feels so zoomed in on Firefox, and I hate it. Oh, how fucking ironic. I'm terrible at nature.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah. As it turns out, Astra, not very familiar with rocks and gemstones. So yeah, you look at it, it's like this nice, shiny, red slash kind of orange, swirly gemstone. It looks really pretty.
Can me and Rick have a look at it? Because I feel like, you know, Rick might have know a thing or two about rocks.
Alright, yeah, you can have Rick do it. He would have advantage.
What would it be?
Intelligence.
Oh god, he has a -4. Let's do it!
Bruh.
It should be better than Astro.
10.
10.
Yeah, he will look at it, and in Aaron will say, those are worthless gemstones. Astra is the only one that understands him.
I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm down for chaos.
Could maybe fetch you about 10 gold on the market.
Astra's still gonna pocket him.
Probably.
Alright. So, yeah, you get,
You know, hang on, I just have to say something. You know how, like, you get, like, a hair that's, like, in front of your eye, and you're like, ugh, and it's like, it could be anything, right? Like, it could just be a dangling eyelash or something. Well, I thought it was an eyelash for the longest time. I've been trying to get rid of it, and it's actually just my hair.
Rip.
So I feel real dumb.
Alright, yeah. I guess, let me,
Also, there's a body up there. But,
yeah. I think Astra and Frank both see it.
guys, he's already gone. I think I saw one of those Bahir-born people down the other way. Just a little glimpse of them, and they're already gone. Okay.
What was our plan for the Bahir Borns? Were we gonna try and
We don't have
befriend
a
them, or are we
plan.
just gonna kill them?
Also, can I
Well,
have everybody do
Frank-
perception checks?
Frank was saying how because
maybe.
he can speak to them, maybe he can convince them to join the cutting pack. No, to
my
go
God.
somewhere else, pretty much.
I'm
Perception.
going
you
to
said?
fucking guidance myself.
I'm gonna use that so I can get that natural 20. 'Cause hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Frank, as you guys leave from this area, a slight change in the flow of air.
Oh shit.
Like
What
at,
does that
Like, you
mean?
know
at
what that
first you're
means?
not certain, but you've noticed this entire time there hasn't really been much airflow. Like the air has just kind of been stagnant, unmoving.
Did something?
Um,
Did
and
something
all of a
just run
sudden
past
it
us?
just kind of changed.
Does it feel like static electricity building on my skin, like I'm about to be hit by lightning? Or does it feel like something invisible ran past me?
Like, you stop for a moment, on the track, and just kind of listen, and you feel this faint rush of air, kind of
Oh shit.
coming very close from here.
Not on the track, so there's not a train coming or something like that?
No.
That would be cool.
I want to... I want to verify that whole area.
All right. Mark the area.
Since it's a magic spell, I can just do as a fairy. Where the hell is fairy fire? I don't have it on my list, do I?
So,
I don't have it on my list.
You should have it since you're a fairy.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, basically like, as you guys were leaving, you felt a rush of air kind of come from like this little alcove of where people were mining in the past, and it just kind of followed you since.
Then
Wait a minute.
this?
That's
20-foot cube.
They had stone elementals and air elementals.
Wind elementals.
they?
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
All right. As you cast Fairy Fire, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Yay.
Let's go.
Oh shit, sorry.
Make sure to click your token before pressing
Yeah, I
initiative.
had the roller out.
Can I like mention like the last session? I only had one time where I wasn't the last in initiative.
Look at that though. You don't need to change my roll because I got the exact same one.
All right.
I
So
forget.
Rick will be going on your turn.
Okay.
I believe
At
is
the
how
end
the
of the
spell
race.
works. But Frank, feeling that creeping suspicion that you are being followed, you kind of turn and instinctively cast Fairy Fire right behind you, which reveals a figure. Oh, Jesus.
It's going first.
As its base, it exposes a figure right as it's about to pounce on you all.
Ooh, cool. Is that a horse?
Wind.
It's wind.
Is that a horse?
Looks
Is
like
that a
a-
horse?
Yeah, but it looks like you know, like
Look
the
at my
Elsa horse with
horse,
water,
horse is
except it's
amazing.
air.
Yeah.
Is that a horse?
Well, actually, let me clarify for you. Let's see, where's the image that I used for it? Here it is.
If he says it again.
I felt I was not here again.
As you guys see, this
It
creature.
looks like a fucking fuck off. I hate all of you.
Now I can see the shape of it.
No, I can kind of see it.
It looks like a fucking air horse. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
I mean, yeah, I kind of see it too.
I can
fuck
see it.
off.
It's like
You
a
just know I'm
side
gonna be
profile.
mad at you tonight.
It's like a
literally
side
don't
profile
see
of a horse.
I don't
But
see that.
yeah, you guys see this.
Well, you can go suck an egg.
I would love a
No.
hard-boiled egg right now. That'd be great.
Cool. Fuck off.
Yeah, so you
All
guys
of
see.
this stuff that's encountered to already be done. I'd
You
like you
guys
to know.
see
Already.
this creature kind of get highlighted as Frank. You ever used Fairy Fire before? I feel like you haven't. So what does your Fairy Fire look like?
I think I've used it once before. I'm not sure though. But
Been so
since
long, I
my
can't
recent change,
Yeah. What does it look like now?
what would have been like pixie dust sort of stuff going psst, is now sand, and it sticks to the thing that
You pocket
it
sand it.
touches. Pocket sand, pocket sand.
Yeah. So you guys see Frank kind of freeze for a moment, like, hush everyone, listen, and then he just reaches into his pocket, abruptly turns and throws out a pocket full of sand, and like the sand hits something, catching on this invisible creature before you. And, oh wait, he has to make a dex save, doesn't he, for stuff. Now that I think about it, this could be bad if it manages to dodge it. Just to make sure Frank can, or Astra, I think Astra also has it. If one of you could, show the text for Fairy Fire, that'd be great.
Yeah, I got Fairy Fire.
Yeah, it's not on my list.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't know.
If a cube, any creature within the area makes a, dexterity saving throw. Alright, yeah. So you see the outline briefly, and then as it catches, and then you see the air elemental for a brief moment before it kind of, I guess, a gust of wind fills the air, kind of blowing the sand off of it as you lose track of where it is again.
Did you see that? I'm not crazy, right?
Some things begin to happen. So. Okay. Okay. Just like was reading its stuff. Frank, you feel an impact on you.
No, I don't. Oh, when I had disadvantage. Oh shit.
It would have advantage because it's currently invisible, and therefore is hiding by default.
I can't see invisibility.
So, like, yeah, you feel something slam into you twice. Jesus. God, that damage. Oh no. As you just feel like some impacts coming from like right here, or from right here, and with a flow of air, it rushes past you, like through your space.
Is it still invisible
Yes.
as well? Oh shit.
Astra, it is now your turn.
Fantastic. I can't do anything. Let it
Is
roll.
there a way for me to do an AOP on it at all, or is it?
You
where
can
it is.
try. Yes, you would have disadvantage because you cannot see it. Rick and Astra would also have attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, God damn it!
Rip, disadvantage.
So it can only be like my side,
A melee
right?
weapon, yeah. So like your sickle or something. Big rip.
God damn it! Why all the disadvantage? Oh, in the hand. Sorry, ignore that second one.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, so Frank,
Wow.
Rick,
Look at that though! I got 2 natural 20s.
yeah, Frank and Rick kind of swing their weapons at the air. Astra, you feel a rush of air kind of move past you, and you kind of also swing out your sickle, but you don't catch anything. As Astra, it's your turn.
I would
You
like
can
to
use your gauge check, basically, for the turn to try and perceive it for free. If you fail that, you can then use an action to try and figure out where it is.
Sure, I will do that, but I want to do this one first.
Guardian of Nature.
Yeah, it's when you smell.
Ooh.
Oh.
Great
No.
tree.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm
10
literally
H-
becoming a tree.
10 temp HP. Nice.
Don't worry, I am now a tree, guys. Don't worry. We get a token where I'm just a tree, where it's just Astra's face edited onto a tree.
Somebody help me! He's stealing my purse! Don't worry, tree powers activate!
Oh my god, an ASDF movie on us. So yeah, I'll see if I can see him. Can I just use any skill check?
It has to be perception.
Perception. Okay, well that's not gonna go well.
And it does actually have a DC.
Which I'm guessing I didn't meet.
Which you failed, yes.
Okay.
You can now use an action to try and perceive it if you would like.
Hold up.
If I do an attack, it will.
Or a
just
cantrip
have
if you'd like.
Right?
If you do an attack, you have to specify which space you are attacking, so that I know, and you will make the roll regardless, so that I can fuck with you.
Fair. Well, he just went past Frank, so
Yeah.
wait, which way did he
went
go
past
from
and
Frank?
through Frank. You felt a rush of air, and you don't know where it went.
Probably like this way.
Yeah, but it was from this way, so probably like over here somewhere, right? Because it went past us, so
Somewhere in that region, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere in this area, probably. I'm gonna go for this one because I feel like he's not going to leave us. So that square, I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna try and do Fairy Fire to get him. Wait. What if I Moonbeam?
Also,
I do believe
couldn't be
Moonbeam
in this
reveals
one
invisible
because-
creatures.
Yeah, and it also does. It's got a 5-foot radius.
Yeah, that basically means it's like a one square thing.
Oh, it is only one square.
Or wait,
yeah.
is it? Oh no, if it's 5-foot radius, it would be 2 squares.
Yeah. So that'd even have a higher chance.
So a 2x2.
Yeah, it's engulfed in ghostly flames. So yeah, it would show it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it still takes damage even if it passes the save. So yeah, perfect.
So you like place it like here or here?
There.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you call forth a beam of magical moonlight, and it hits nothing.
Okay.
I was about to mention.
Thereby revealing that it is not in that area.
For you to do an AOP on it, it had to have at least left this space here. So it could be over here, for example.
Well, too late. Damn, that's only a level 2 and it got 19 damage. Damn, look at that roll. Fuck.
And it's persistent. Though, ooh.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, I can use an action to move it, I think it is.
Yeah. But what I was thinking is Moonbeam concentration? It's concentration, isn't it?
It would be.
Guardian of Nature is also concentration.
One off?
Or actually, now that I think about it, you'd only be able to cast one of the spells, because you can only cast one leveled spell per round. So which would you like to cast?
I can only cast one level thing per round?
You can... So, for example, because Guardian...
Should I cast the thing that worked or the thing that didn't work? I don't know, Ryder.
I don't know.
Well, with Guardian of Nature, because it's a bonus action, that means that you can cast a cantrip as an action as well.
Why can I only cast one leveled spell per round? Is that
that's just the rules of D&D.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can cast one cantrip and one leveled spell per round, assuming they use up different types of actions.
Yeah. So, like a fighter that gets action surge, and that's also a sorcerer, for example, they can still only cast one spell, one like leveled spell, with that.
Yeah. Cannot multi-attack spells. Feels bad, man.
Fine. Well, I'm not doing Moonbeam, obviously.
Alright. So you opt for the Guardian of Nature and that sweet temp HP.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, it's not even the HP that I want. It's the Dexterity and Wisdom based attack rolls with advantage because I am a spellcaster that uses Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
So
you could activate your wild magic thing.
Are you thinking of my other character, Frank?
Sorry, not wild magic. I meant the
Wild shape.
shape-shifting thing.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bonus action. I've already used my bonus action. I've only got an action left.
An action can be a bonus action as well.
I would allow it.
Yeah, but I don't know where it is. So I wanted to use fucking Fairy Fire, but apparently that's a level spell too. Fucking dumb thing. Druidcraft wouldn't help me in finding where it is, would it?
Not really, no.
Can I just take an... Yeah, you said I can take an action to try and find where it is, right?
Mm-hmm. By making a perception check.
Perception. There's nothing else I could do, so... Oh, well, fucking let's go.
You look around, you listen. You do not find. Alright, Steampunk. What do you do?
Alright.
Just as a reminder, you can use a gauge check to make a perception check to try and locate it, as well as an action.
Come on, perception.
Ooh. Alright. Steampunk. You turn on your sensors to detect airflow as you see a massive concentration of air right here.
Alright, let's see.
Do something so we can see it, please.
This is a tough decision. I'm just gonna fire my gun at it.
Alright.
Hopefully that knocks us out of its invisibility. It's -2 bullets.
Okay. Because you succeeded on the perception check, you do not have disadvantage. So... Ooh. Very nice, very nice. Jesus, 27. 27 damage.
Bless you, trooper.
Alright. Yeah, so, through your, sensors, Steampunk, you fire your mag rifle, and you feel a violent rush, or detect a violent rush of air where you just shot at. You believe that you hit the creature. It is still invisible. It is literally air.
I
Yeah,
guess
man,
I'm
air elementals are fucking rough, dude.
You're saying that like you didn't choose to have this enemy? Shut the fuck up, Ryder.
Smile. Would you like to do anything else? You can also point out where it is as just like a free action for other characters during the round.
Where is it again? Here-ish?
Yeah, it is. Right here, 10 feet above you. Like 2 squares across.
10 feet northeast of my position. It's where it's located.
Go.
What's an east?
As much as I want to action surge, I cannot, because there's other things. So I'm just gonna plonk right there. And that'll be my turn, because fucking...
Right.
I got nothing.
I guess.
Oh god.
Frank.
Rick, talk to him. What does he want? What's he saying?
Rick will say in Terran, I don't know, I don't speak Auran.
Astra hears both.
Yeah, Astra hears that.
I'll say it. Even though I don't want to.
How did you know what he said?
I speak his language.
Mims a lot.
Wait, you
Raven.
can speak to elementals like that wind elemental up there?
Nope. Like he said, Aryan. Aryan? Aryan. What did he say? I don't fucking remember.
You speak primordial, actually, which is all of them.
Yeah, I know, but oh, do I speak?
Yeah, you speak all elemental languages.
Fuck. Can
You
I
speak.
talk to him? Oh wait, I have to wait till my turn, don't I?
Yes, you would.
So steampunk is saying it's right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how am I meant to believe that if I don't gauge check it? Can I gauge check an invisible creature?
Yes. Now that you know where it is, you can try to.
I'm gonna try to then, with disadvantage, I imagine.
All right. My chat is complimenting your Nigel character look.
Oh, well, that's because I look amazing, of course.
It's true.
Aw. Show him Pinchy, too.
I mean, Pinchy ain't here right now, but alright, sure.
Pinchy's always with us. In our arts.
In
Not
all
mine.
of our hearts.
He's in my art.
This is Pinchy, that's his pet. He's not here right now, because Pinchy's been left with a wizard. For daycare, I guess.
Bird wizard. Anyway, I want to gauge check the
All right.
wind.
So you can, try to figure out its HP, its AC, or some of its abilities. It has the following, or actually, what do you want to, or damage resistances and immunities and whatnot.
I want to know its invisibility ability. I want to know if there's a way to stop it.
All right. Here it be. The stalker is invisible. Creatures that see invisible creatures see the stalker as a vague humanoid outline. It is always
it's
invisible.
Permanently.
It is permanently invisible.
God. Ah.
You cannot
All right.
uninvisible it.
Apparently.
There, I put the little gust of winds right where it is.
Well.
But you know where it is, so you could attempt to attack it, or spell it, or something. What would you like to do?
Oh, spelling very nice. I think what I'm gonna do is die on the inside. Little.
All right.
I mean,
you're already halfway there, on the outside.
Yeah, I'm already halfway, so I'm a
couple of you already bloodied.
You got
that
hit by
happens when you
two-
get crit.
Oh, bitch.
I can't get critted.
Screw you and the adamantine armor.
Oof.
So I can't. So spells that require, like, for example, if I was to
Sight, I would say, since you know where it is, you meet the sight requirement.
Okay, good. Whew, phew. Still not going to do it though, because I don't think
I'll
you'll
at
suffer
least
from
give you
being-
that.
I'm gonna
Just realized I
say
forgot to play battle
screw it.
music. Here's some battle music. Oh, fireball.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fireball.
Screw it.
All right.
Screw it.
Where
Hit me.
that is what 20-foot radius. Where would you like to place it?
You fucking
there.
prick.
All
Hey,
right.
no, it's up
baby.
there, so
Good.
it's not gonna hit you.
I don't believe
Yeah.
Wait, hasn't he already used? He used Tides of Chaos earlier.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
but fireball is a saving throw, not a skill check.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, I mean, like, he'd be radioactive.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, this would trigger your wild magic as well. So roll that
Yeah.
as well as I make this guy do a dex save.
19.
Okay, it fails the dex save. Let's see what a 19 does on the
Great.
wild magic team. This is spicy, baby.
Blimey.
Whoop. 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 Oh, I love the fact that it might even hit Astro.
Oh boy, you cast
Oh,
grease
fuck
on
yourself.
yourself.
Wait, hang on. We both fly.
Yeah.
Poor Rick, though.
This big old globule of grease just kind of forms. And why isn't the website showing
I'm sorry, Rick.
the spell?
I've been holding it in this whole time.
Gross. Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, you made me eat.
Unfortunately, the website is not showing me what that do, so now I have to look it up. On roll 20. Doot. Alright, grease. Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns it into difficult terrain for the duration. Since you are a fairy who is flying, I will just say it centers on yourself and then just splats onto the ground. So 10-foot radius square. Or wait, did it say square or? Okay, yeah, square. So
Square.
10-foot length square is gonna be centered on you.
Rick is the only one affected.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
Mm-hmm.
It goes over this side. Hell yeah, Rick is saved. Or it goes behind me. Yes.
Or we can
please.
do it randomly. All right.
Roll.
I'm gonna roll a d8,
D4.
and that's basically gonna determine which corner it goes to, as one of its corners. 1, 2. It goes that way, so it splats that away.
Rick is saved.
Rick is saved. So that
Do I
happens.
get inspiration for reminding you of Frank's wild magic?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And
Do I get inspiration for being so cool?
no.
Not anymore. You just
Okay, so let's see. That fireball did 25 damage to our
Rocket
lad,
performance
which
issues.
was pretty big.
Yeah, screw you, windy boy.
Welcome Bunbunko to the late raid.
I
Hello.
hate that I told everyone about the fucking inspiration because you never give it to me now, but you always give it to them. Salty and
So, let's talk about that explosion that just happened in the middle of this mine.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that mine collapse.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, we're gonna bring out the layer action token. The classic.
Oh, not this again.
The classic layer action token. And this is gonna add a new layer action for the environment. This has the old hag stuff. Get out of here, hags. So we'll just call this funnel collapse.
I just
So-
love the fact that it's our only way out as well.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll just say a
Bars,
GM
bars.
rolls a 1d20 on a 15 or higher. The tunnel collapses. Bringing down rubble on a, we'll say 10-foot square area at the point of origin of a explosion. So
Can I move ever like within 10 feet of that creature?
Yeah. The rubble counts as difficult terrain. Could potentially wholly block paths if a collapse happens in a narrow tunnel. Okay. Boom. We're doing it live. Alright, so we're gonna roll that d20. Got a jet, but good luck, travelers. They're gonna need it. Okay. Whew.
Hell yeah!
Tunnel collapse does not happen. Frank, do you do
Yes.
anything else during your turn?
Well, now it's Rick's turn, right?
Yep.
I mean, well, that was my action.
Can control Rick.
Yeah. So is it the air elemental? Is it ear or is it up ear?
It is still where the windy things are. Like
Then I
right
guess
where they
Rick
are.
will go here.
Alright, nice, nice.
And I'm just quickly checking some stuff.
So like, yeah. Frank throws out a fireball into the distance. It explodes. There's a very ominous reverberation throughout the caves that happens. That you see like some rocks and stalagmites. I always forget which is on the roof and which is on the ceiling. Kind of fall down. Scorch marks on that tunnel everywhere. I guess this body is now on fire. And then, in a proof of oily greasiness, a bunch of grease splats to the ground beneath Frank as Rick charges forward. Did I delay enough for you to figure out what Rick is doing?
Well, I have a question about potions, right? To consume a potion, is that an action or bonus action?
In this game, bonus action.
Okay, cool. Because I just want to see where is my
Or
healing
action,
potions?
if
But
you've
I
already
have
used
that.
a bonus action.
Well, I used my action to do the thing. But I'm mainly looking for the healing potion.
The fast healy potion?
No, I was hoping I had just a normal healing potion, but I don't think I do, and that makes me cry.
Didn't you guys buy greater healing potions?
I did.
Bear in mind, they're the ones with money.
True, true.
Yeah, no, I only
Wait,
have
where did I go?
I have 2 minor fast healings and 1 lesser healing potion.
Right, yeah, because you
All my
took
potions
razors.
are gone.
And a healing, it just says healing potion.
Yeah,
So
that
I
would be
guess
a
that's
normal one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
do remember Steampunk buying a few.
They're all
Did
gone now.
either
though.
of you get
You might have just forgotten to put them into your inventory.
Maybe. I don't remember how many I bought though.
So let me get this straight.
I'll say 3.
You caused our doom by setting a fucking firebomb in a fucking mine, and you want us to give you healing potions. Let me just get that straight. I just want. Okay,
Classic.
you're not doing anything for me.
Classic Frank. Hey, at least
Remember
this
that
time the
I almost
fireball
caused
was
a TPK
purposeful.
by having a fireball centered on me?
It wasn't a TPK because I was out of the distance.
I said almost.
Yes.
Yep.
Anyway,
Lodia made
Frank
the deck
is
save
hurt.
at that time, so.
So,
Where's my wife? Can I have my wife? I will.
so I have a question about
Mhm.
frightened. If I try and make an intimidation check against a elemental,
Yeah.
would that technically make them frightened?
Yeah.
Okay, what would that be to try and frighten the air elemental? Would that
It would be
action,
an
bonus action?
intimidation check.
Well, I'm doing it from Rick. Rick is gonna try and
Then Rick would
scare
have
the
it.
air
In that case, it would be charisma.
the feeling that Rick is like transmitting, I suppose, to the air
Rick
elemental is the feeling of being buried
Stomps
alive.
forward, like a JoJo character, and there's the little characters that read menacing. All right. I will have the creature make its own charisma check to see if it resists the frightening. It does. Just barely.
Screw you, air. I hate air. Why do we? Let's
God
go back
damn
to
it.
the ocean.
I fucking hate
Let's
air.
just devolve, guys. Anyway.
I didn't need it.
Were you gonna make any attacks with, or actually, I guess
Yes.
the intimidation check would be Rick's action.
Oh, that was my question. If it was an action or bonus action, what?
No, it would be an action.
Okay. Well, then I guess I won't be it. Yeah, that's all I can do then.
All right. Its turn. All right. So it is going to attack Rick because it doesn't like that. It just almost got scared by the thing, so it's gonna come on and slam. Oh.
He's dead.
All right. Jesus.
Hi,
All right.
Rick.
So Rick takes 24 damage, and because that was a crit, he gets pushed back. Just gets sent flying back through some force. And then your boy is just gonna fly to the nearest target, which is Astra, unfortunately,
Nice.
and also try to slam. But misses.
Oh, what
As
do you
Astra, you
get?
feel a rush of air kind of fly towards you, I guess, and then past you.
Yeah, you said that last
You may
time.
make an attack of opportunity. Disadvantage.
Fuck.
Does Frank get one too, or no?
No.
He's no longer there.
All right. With disadvantage, you hit. Well, I would say now is an inappropriate time. You hit nothing but air. You don't hit anything. As Astra, 'tis your turn.
I'm gonna talk to it.
All right. What do you say?
Great question. No
What do you
idea.
say, or what is the gist of what you say?
What do you want from us?
Are you only fighting us because we started fighting you? I just want to get like a vibe if he's actually like angry at us, like he wants to kill us before we did, or if he's just killing us because we killed him, or trying to.
You hear a hiss of wind that you make out to be Auran, the language of air elementals in Primordial, as it says, like, evil humanoids will not be captured again.
I ain't evil.
I love you. Give me a kiss.
All right, I guess you could
Astra's
be my
going
little
to
hog champ.
explain, like, ew. Anyway, Astra's just gonna explain that we have been sent down here to find out what's happened to the elementals, and we thought that this air one was bad, and I'm going to also, in common or whatever the fuck language we speak to each other, tell those guys what's going on.
All right.
And Rick in his, because I speak everyone's fucking language apparently.
Yeah. So Astra, you are trying to parlay with the elemental, yes?
Define parlay.
Basically
means
broker a peace with it.
Yes.
All right. Make a persuasion check.
Oh fuck. Can I use guidance?
No.
Well,
Okay. Okay. Like, yeah, you hear a harsh hiss of wind again, and we'll say, "Will not fall for your lies."
Okay. Astra is just going to show that she just means no harm. She's just gonna come over here, sit on the floor, just like relax. Be like, believe what you want to believe.
Alright, Steampunk.
I'm probably gonna die now, but let's go.
Steampunk, what do you do? Engage check to figure out where its new location is.
I did tell you guys that what's going on as well.
Oh, Astra. Through speaking with it, you figure out that its voice kind of emanates from this general area.
Oh god.
Yeah, but I told them I'm trying to make peace with it, so they fucking better not attack bitch.
So, Steampunk, what do you do?
Just doing some measurements. I'll move back a bit, so I'm sort of out of its range. And then I'll do another perception check. Let's go.
Nice. Alright. Because of that nat 20, that reveals that it is right here, and you're able to keep track of where it is for the rest of the combat.
Oh.
It is right next to Frank.
Bloody.
It's not the only one.
Yeah, but it's the only one we care about.
True.
I can't use a bonus action to gauge check, can I?
No. If you want to make like another assessment of it, it would have to be an action.
So
I'm
poor
going
ref,
to check
Frank doesn't know
its
that it's there, right?
health with a.
I would assume that Steampunk informs. Ooh.
Wow.
All right.
I'm so good.
You reveal two things. So what two things would you like to know?
For everyone.
First of all, it's health.
All right. Let me reveal its health for y'all. Oop. It currently has 33 out of 104 HP.
Damn.
Those mag rifle shots and the fireball did a number on it.
The other thing I would like to know is
AC, damage resistances, it has abilities. What would you like?
I'll check one of its abilities.
Alright, it has the following undiscovered abilities: Wind Tracker, Gust, and it has a condition on its slam attack. What would you like to know?
What was the second one again? Gust?
Yeah. Which
I'll
is a
learn that
bonus
one.
action. That one?
Yeah.
Alright. This is a rechargeable ability. The Stalker briefly turns into a gust of wind and moves up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. It has not been doing it. It is able to pass through an opening as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing.
Alright. And now I will set down my bow, like Astra, to show peace. But I'm gonna keep my gun on me just in case it tries to pull something funny.
All right. Are you,
You know, the
preparing an
actual
action?
weapon.
Yeah, sure. I'll prepare my gun.
All right. So like, if it attacks one of you guys, you attack. I'm guessing is the trigger.
Yes.
All right. Frank, what do you
So
do?
Frank doesn't know where the elemental is right now, right?
Steampunk, do you inform the party of where it is?
He's right next to you, Frank.
Oh, holy shit! Withdraw! Disengage!
All right. Frank disengages. Where do you move
Over
on?
here now. Holy shit. Oh,
Alright.
holy shit. The behemoths are still up there too.
Yeah. Like,
Have they? Since I can see them, do they seem to have noticed this whole fighting thing happening down here?
oh yeah, they
Specifically a
have.
goddamn explosion.
They have been getting their weapons and shields and stuff. As one of them looks down and kind of locks eyes with you.
I'm gonna speak to it in undercommon and just say, we're not here to fight. It's just, you know, this freed wind elemental is kind of not trusting humanoids.
All right. They. Yeah. Like, yeah, you get like this one kind of steps out from the stool that is kind of sitting on, as it kind of warily kind of brings up a shield to kind of protect itself and holds the spear up, and will say back in Undercommon, say back in Undercommon, the elemental has killed some of ours.
Look at me. I'm almost dead already. We're in the same boat there.
Yeah. They look like they don't want to join in on this mess.
Don't worry, we have a druid who's taking care of it.
I like how none of you know what's happening in this conversation too.
Yeah. All right. That is your action. Do you do anything else, Frank?
I'm gonna sit down. Rick,
Huh?
come over here. You sit down too.
Okay. So
Actually, Rick,
none of you are attacking.
you seem a little hurt. Do you want to go back home?
Holds lamp.
Okay. The air elemental kind of looks at you all, kind of seeing that you, like, you know, have your weapons at ease, aren't moving to attack it or anything. It looks briefly confused, and then it, Steampunk, you recognize that it uses its gust ability to basically turn into a gust of wind, as it then tries to escape. As it will fly south and out of your vision. So, for now, combat is over.
Is it gone, Steampunk?
Yes, it's
Astra?
gone. Though I don't really know what the plan was.
All right. Well, you two wait here. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go talk.
Name
to
one time we've had a plan, Steampunk.
All
We've
right.
had plans before,
Name
so
one.
they elude me.
Yeah, okay.
Hello. I'm Frank.
Wait, what
once bugbear, then elf, then fairy, then whatever I am now. That is steampunk. He is apparently not a person, but a metal construct or something like that. I don't understand it myself. And that over there is Astra. She likes nature and shit.
Hold on.
They can't understand me, can they?
Oh, maybe they can.
Hold on, one moment, please. I lost their names.
I can see him.
Made 2 versions of this map, realized that it was too big, and had to resize it on another one. And I forgot to save their names.
Hey, we both speak Abyssal.
We all speak Abyssal. We got it from being a part of the Cunning Pack.
Indeed.
Is
But
that
I
the
speak
only...
this one.
Okay.
Mine are all separated. Yours aren't. Yeah, I added all of mine separately. So
Boring.
screw you. And I mean that kind of literally, because you are like a constructor robot, so you got lots of screws, right? Or are they rivets?
All right.
Probably rivets.
I've really thought about it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Names generated. All right. So, what was it that you said again, Frank? Sorry.
Well, after the combat ended, oh god, I'll just say
vomit? Was that like straight up sounded like that? Did not sound like a verb. That sounded a straight puke. Did you just puke?
No, that was a burp. Frank is a very
not
colorful
like
character.
the liquid coming out of your mouth. Did no one else hear the liquid then?
I did. I heard it.
Hang on, let me just wipe my screen clean. There we go. Anyway.
Oh no.
Anyway, after the combat, Frank said, "Hello, I'm Frank. This is steampunk, and then this is Astra," and just gave a little synopsis of what we are, who we are, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, we're friendly and all that.
Can they understand me? Yes or no?
What do you speak?
Common, primordial, elven, and abyssal.
No, they do not.
Damn it! I just want to tell them they look cool.
I mean, you still can, and Frank can translate for you.
Frank, translate for me. Tell them they look cool.
Yeah, there's a big asshole part of me right now.
It says no.
The least you could do. No, Timmy, you can't go out.
Astra says that you look cool, by the way. She's a big fan.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, they kind of gather around. You see that they're kind of like these very slender, 6.5 feet tall dudes. They've got like 4 arms and 2 legs. In 2 of their arms on like each side, each is carrying a shield in one hand, as well as spears in the other hands. As they kind of stamp the bottoms of the spears into the ground, and kind of are holding the shields abreast, cautionary, as you introduce yourselves as the leader of the pack. Well, they kind of...
Have you got cards over there? Can I join?
As you approach, they tense up and start raising their shields and spears. But the one in the back will say, "Step no further, surface dweller."
Well, I'm flying, technically.
"Fly no further."
God, you're so annoying, Cap.
Yeah. As it will say, "My name is Ruark."
Ruark.
That
Rurok.
is Catalan,
Catalan.
and that is Sieve. Does not look how
That
it's
is
spelled.
Sieve.
Does not look how it's spelled.
That is Sieve. I can see
As
that.
it like kind of points them, and it will say, "What are you doing here?"
Well, you see, you know those dwarves and like the miners and all that.
Yes, the Duergar.
Frank.
Make a history check. Or yeah, Frank, because he's speaking in Undercommon.
I played a Duergar once. 19.
Alright, yeah, you know what a Duergar is. Those are deep dwarves. They're known to be slavers. You know that the dwarves you interacted with, none of them were deep dwarves.
Did you say slavers?
Yes.
All right. No, not the Duergar. Not the Dugons. It's the surface dwarves. Yeah. Basically, they have a habit and a little bit of a hobby of like digging into the ground and stuff like that. I don't know. It's what they do, but they want to continue doing that without being attacked. Basically.
No, let's stay with me.
Like,
actually, wait,
Frank,
hang on.
Frank, actually's the Behirborn. Actually, that's a different subspecies of dwarves.
Actually.
Do Dugons and dwarves, normal ones, do they have a not very good relationship, or are they like good relationship?
With that 19 in history, they used to be part of the same civilization, long ago, but there was basically a schism among the dwarves, as some believed that when they had kind of reached the extent of their vast underground empire at the time, that they could go no further, and the only further place to expand was up onto the surface. But there was a disagreement that happened that caused a schism between them, as there basically was a schism that led to the dwarves coming out of the Underdark to inhabit the surface. They are not necessarily enemies, but kind of rival civilizations.
Oh. Well, hearing that,
and vastly different in terms of cultural practices. So they both still value the arts and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Well, you know how like, yeah, dwarves and all that. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind just, having an extra pair of arms, so to speak. If you guys are interested in helping them out, because they're not really in with the Duergar, the Dugons.
All right, yeah. One of the Behirborns kind of chuckles at the suggestion, as Ruark will kind of hold up a hand to silence him, and will say, "What guarantees would you have of that?"
My word, and my word is law.
All right,
basically.
Oh, fuck. I was about to say make a persuasion check, but then what you added at the end makes me think deception. Your choice of persuasion or deception skill check.
Considering how delusional Frank is, it's persuasion. 19.
All right. Let's see. And they will do like a counter insight check. Okay. Good. All right. Yeah. So they like this one kind of seems to start kind of lowering his shields. This one's still very well guarded. Like just They rolled the first one. So they just completely are off on your read and believe you're a danger and trying to trick them. But this one says, I sense no lies in your words, sonkin. But I've never met dwarves who do not take what they want.
Well, I will be happy to introduce you. But can we do that a little bit later? I'm kind of really in pain, and I would really like one of those seats over there just to sit down for a little bit.
Yeah, the
Also cards.
Yeah, the guy kind of looks around, looks back at the seat, and will kind of nod his head towards the others as they then completely lower their stances. As
You
Ruark
don't
will
mind
then
if the
say,
others come too.
all right, very well, we will give you a chance. But if we sense any deceptions, and then he kind of like makes a gesture as he holds up his spear.
Understood. Yep. But is it alright if they have a seat as well? They didn't get hit, but they're my friends.
Yes, they may.
Is
Okay,
Rick
guys.
still here, or did he go into the?
How long does Rick last?
Up to an hour, but I did offer if he wanted to go back into the lamp.
I missed
lamp,
that.
he can.
All right, yeah, sure, he'll go into the lamp. I see Steampunk has left the party. Astro, what do you do?
I'm going for a wander.
Um, I'll come and make sure Frank's okay, even though I don't care. Don't care.
Astra and Kathleen, you want to play some cards? Or Rorik? Or
Ulrich will
Sybil?
kind of sit down in this seat and kind of still eyeing you guys a bit suspiciously. He'll kind of gather up the cards and start shuffling the deck. And we'll say, we do not know any surface games.
Interesting. Would Frank know Underdark games?
Make a history check.
History, and I'll give myself Tides of Chaos on this. 9.
All right. You are now radioactive.
Radioactive. I'm radioactive.
All right. Yeah, he'll hand the deck over to you as he kind of slides the deck across the table. Which honestly just kind of leaves a trail of cards, and he looks like he wasn't expecting that to happen.
Well, this game, I'm not sure if it's one from the Underdark or the Sunlands, but this one is pretty simple. Basically, we got you got the numbers and all that, and basically it's match. Basically, it's kind of like you're
Go
matching
fish.
the pairs, and if you get it wrong, no, it's the matching. Like you got the grid of cards, and you flip them over. If you get a matching number, you keep the cards. You can go again. Yeah, and if you get it wrong or you get one wrong, it shifts to the next person, and then whoever has the most cards at the end wins.
All right. I have never played this game before, but all right.
Never played Memory.
No. I'm not a big card player.
Every toddler played that shit.
Yeah.
It's exactly.
Do you think I remember anything from when I was a toddler?
Anyway, that's what we're playing. And the pot, I'm going to toss in 5 silver coins.
All right. Seeing that, Rock raises an eye fringe and kind of looks at you and says, I see. So even the sun can gamble. As he reaches into a pouch along his belt and pulls out a matching 5 silver.
Astra, we both stare at you.
Yeah, I'll pull out 5 silver, sure. I don't know what's going on, but sure.
All right. I guess Astra and Frank, I want you guys to roll. I guess a contested D20. You may add.
Guidance.
Screw you.
You could, yes. But only to yourself, or I guess one person.
No, me. Fuck.
Yeah. Roll a dexterity skill check. Oh no. So yeah, add your dex to that. Frank, roll a dex as well.
Dex is 3.
Okay. Oh, shit.
So 23.
Too bad this guy didn't have
Dex.
advantage. Too bad Frank didn't have advantage.
Screw you, Astra.
All right, Astra, you win. You win 10 silver.
Golden. Oh, is it? Oh, right, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I get 15 back, right?
All right, yeah. Meanwhile, Steampunk, you go up the other side of the shaft, of the mine shafts, and you find a body further in. As you come to a little mining area, you see an empty minecart. You see a dead body with like a little smoking pipe on the ground. He seems he was smoking when he got taken out. And you also see like a behind the little end. I don't know.
But he's a miner.
Yeah.
Buffer.
Yeah, the little minecart endy thingy. There's like a crate with some like mining tools on it, and you also see what looks like outcroppings of coal. Make a perception check.
Is this to see if I can power myself? That's performance, hang on. There it is.
That's fine. We'll take the performance.
2.
What's your perception? Okay, so that'll just bring it up to 23. All right. So, you notice, because you have the miner's helmet on, right? Because you can't actually see in the dark. So you see a little glint of light coming from one of the rock piles along the rock wall. And before you move, though, you also notice that there's something strange about the mine cart.
Alright.
Dun,
I'll
dun.
inspect the minecart first.
We can power the boat.
Do I need to make another check?
Make an investigation check.
We just hear
9.
an explosion from the other area.
All right. Yeah, you approach the minecart, Steampunk, and you begin kind of like look at it, trying to figure out what is off about it. It just looks like an ordinary minecart. And it hits you too late. As you notice, it is far too pristinely clean for the environment. As I'm going to need you to roll initiative as it reveals itself to be a mimic.
It's a mimic cart. Oh, I love that.
And you're all by yourself.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't have a mimic cart token, so
Okay.
that was
I'm
unfortunate.
sitting here just to watch.
Yeah, here I'll add a Frank for the audience as well.
Thank you.
So that you guys can see.
I exist in every realm.
Oh boy. Gotta love splitting up the party.
Have fun.
I'll be
Well,
fine. I got 23 AC, remember?
True. As
Except
yeah,
it rolls nothing. but
as you
crits.
get caught by
I
surprise.
can't get hit by crits.
Yeah, you get caught by surprise as
Crits.
as a pseudopod just kind of lashes out at you.
The crit damage you don't get, but you still get hit by a crit.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Or actually, first it tries to bite you, as you like maybe stick your head in a little bit too close to the opening of the minecart top, as it then like the walls of it then shift and try to encase your noggin with it. Unfortunately, that misses. And then it goes for a pseudopod attack. And also misses. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, there. Ooh. Minecart token, yes. Imagine it's that. So that's the end of its surprise round. Now it takes its actual round. As it tries again.
Oh,
did it.
Beats.
It did it. Also, I just realized it's not auto-rolling damage.
Barely.
But it did it. You take 7 bludgeoning damage as you're slapped with basically with a tentacle. And the as the area that it slaps you with is now kind of, you're sticking to it. As it is your turn, Steampunk. Just get
I'm gonna teleport.
All right.
Misty
Very
step.
nice. Easy. All right, where do you teleport?
I'll teleport to here.
All right, nice.
Can't touch me, bitch.
Yep. It looks disappointed that its meal just left its grasp.
And now I'm going to... Wait, was that a bonus action? Yes, that is a bonus action. Okay. I'm going to now... Ooh. Yeah. Bam bam.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Is it
All
dead?
right, so mimics,
It's dead.
as you might recall, are indeed monstrosities. As oh boy, you take, what is that? 23 from that, and then 14 from that, and then the second one hits as well as yeah. Ooh. All right, yeah. How do you one-shot this guy?
Oh my.
It's 2 arrows. Here's what I'll do. I'll shoot it precisely at the top 2 corners of it, so it flips over and just kind of rise there and dies.
All right,
falling
yeah.
off the track.
Yeah, it has only like partially transformed out of its minecart form, so like the minecart kind of topples over off the rails, and then it kind of like the image of the minecart dissipates as the full body of the mimic is revealed to just be like this amorphous blob of gross fleshy pseudo mass. And the mass deflates as it lets out a gurgle and dies. Alright.
You guys thought I wouldn't be fine.
That was 40 seconds.
To be fair, the last mimics that we fought, we all nearly died.
I didn't, probably.
Probably.
I don't remember.
Alright.
It was a while ago.
Steampunk. Now that you're over here and going off of that previous perception check, you do also notice a little glint of shininess coming from this pile as well.
I do see that. Could it be that purple and blue thing?
Yeah,
there?
as well as this thing right next to Frank. So yeah,
Please
you digging into the rock, you find a gemstone, and it is. Let me double check what the value for this was real quick. opening up a PDF. Do. All right.
It's a million gold. It's a million gold.
A million gold. You
The one
find
they missed.
1 million gold.
$1 million. All right, you find a crystal of amethyst, which is worth 100 gold.
Cool. So amethyst 100G. And now I will go to the other one. Hi, Frank and Ash, my two hallucinatory
Sorry.
friends.
Sorry, I was away.
Alright. That one is hold on, let me. Alright, yeah. Okay. That one is I never know how to pronounce this word. Peridot? I don't know. Peridot. It is worth
That would be a Peridot. It was a
Peridot.
Steven Universe character.
Yeah.
That's how I
It
know.
is worth 500 gold.
Ooh. I'm just gonna keep that one on my person for now.
Nice.
So the minecart's not a thing anymore. It was like just the.
Yeah,
Right.
it was just a mimic.
Okay.
So
Damn,
like yeah, the
I wanted
mine
more.
card is gone.
Oh well.
And I guess while you're also digging through, if you wanted to take it, you find a mix of coal and iron ore. If you want to take any of that, I'm not sure why you would.
We can probably come back for it if we really need it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mosey on back to everyone else. Actually, before I do that, can I check the mimic if it had, I don't know, eaten any gems or something like?
Any treasures in the mimic? Yes. Let me see. You find. Here it is. You find 80 gold, a potion of healing, greater, as well as a +1 spear.
Nice. I think I might give that to Frank.
You notice that the spear seems to be of the same make that the Behirborn had that you saw. It seems one of them fell victim to this creature.
Poor fella. Alright, back I go. Whoop. Where is everyone?
Right over there. All right, yeah. So you come back to. Let me return Astra to where she technically would be. You
I
come
was
back.
playing with me minor illusion there.
You come back to a scene of Astra and Frank playing a game of memory with Ruark. He knows as much about the game as apparently the GM does. And is...
It's very simple. You'll
losing.
catch on very quick.
We do not have such games in the Underdark. We usually play with dice, made of stone or bone.
We do
And we
too.
play different characters.
I mean, it's always good to have a new learning experience. Anyway, can we? Well, I have a question. By playing this game and resting here for a minute, does it classify as a short rest? If we take one?
Yes, you may all take a short rest.
Okay, my teleport back.
Short rest doesn't give me any of my spells back, does it?
No, not as a druid. Frank uses all of the hit die.
Well, not yet.
I would say you could spend hit die to restore your HP, but only Frank needs that.
I'm always the front line.
You fucking
Safe.
fireball!
Huh?
I want you dead.
Wait, are you talking about me fireball?
Fireball. Is that what caused that shaking?
Yeah, it was that goddamn air elemental thing, you know? It's invisible, you can't tell where it is, so I just blew up the whole area. Yeah.
Why would you do that? We are in tunnels.
He's stupid.
You could have trapped yourselves in here.
I can't understand you.
I
Even
have
though I
confidence
can't
in my
understand
abilities.
you.
See, we're not trapped now.
Steampunk, as you
Everything
approach
worked
the
out.
table, as this conversation is happening, you notice that this one has a look on his face like, heh, stupid surfacers.
Where is it?
T-pose. You T-pose on him. He's gonna counter. Oof. Alright, yeah. Steampunk, what do you do to intimidate this guy?
A little laser pointer kind of shines onto his forehead.
Yeah. He kind of like places a hand on where the laser pointer is, sees that it's like on his hand now, seems terrified of this, and kind of bows. He tries to at first look tough, but he does not have any aggressive laser pointers.
Man, I love steampunk.
Yeah. And then you right the chair and sit down, I guess.
I'm gonna inform Astra and Frank of my adventures. Well, I explored over to the right side. I found a mimic, and I killed it in 2 shots. And in doing so, I found a spear. Frank, do you think you have any use for it?
Seeing that, does me know?
Ruark. I mean, like, Frank, I believe you can use spears. But as you take out the spear, or show the spear, recognition seems to fall, or I guess, express itself on Ruark's face. Let's see if the other two notice it as well. Boop. Boop. Okay. The one in the back also notices, but he's too cowed into, you know, being a little baby, to say anything. As Ruark will say, that was given to us by Tudorix. The mimic had it?
Yeah. After I killed it, I searched the remains.
We had assumed that that elemental had done it. Been trapped in this room.
Wait, I thought they couldn't talk.
Oh, I assume Frank is translating for you guys.
I am a translator in this situation.
Fair enough.
When it comes to language barriers, if one of you knows the language, I assume you translate the conversation. Which probably means that this conversation actually takes more time in character than it does out of character as we speak it.
Steampunk.
Yeah, this conversation takes longer in character than it does out of
way of,
character
getting-
because I have to translate for Rurik and God.
Kayla had 0 of what you said.
I know, because Cap just fucking repeated what Ryder said for no fucking reason. It wasn't even funny. I said you should offer the spear for them to leave. Easy. They
For them
clearly,
to leave.
Yeah, because they don't.
I've offered them
Yeah.
work.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they're against the fucking dwarves, aren't they? They said dwarves.
They're
just take-
against the Dugar, the Drauga. The deep dwarves.
They have
They're
bad
against
experiences with deep dwarves, and do not currently know that there is a difference between them and surface dwarves.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a difference. So, oops.
Different subraces. But Rorik will say that is the Spear of Velnir. Given to the hunter of our tribe. It, when thrown, it reappears in your hand.
That's pretty cool.
Has loyalty 3. I'm gonna ask if he might want to keep it for sentimental value.
I will translate.
He will say, of course, we would bequeath it unto the deceased family.
Very well. And I hand it over.
You hand it over. You feel like you've gained some favor with the Behirborn. If you were to make requests of them, you would probably have advantage on your persuasion, on your charisma checks to ask for such a favor. +1 Underdark reputation.
I have a question. Are there more Behirborn around, like your tribe? Or is it only you guys?
There are more of us down below. Deep down. We were the only ones courageous enough to come so close to the surface. Though we have had losses. Kinda. You note the body in the background. As well as what you just learned of, like, apparently one of their hunters was taken out by a mimic, and some of them were taken out by an air elemental. But we thank you on behalf of Tudorix.
You're very welcome.
Right.
Typing furiously.
I'm noting.
Taking notes. Well, I think you guys are gonna stay in this area, right? Cause we're gonna go and like take care of the earth elementals, and then I think we'll go and
The earth elemental
earth and air
is already dead.
Oh,
We were sent up here because of its fall.
oh, okay.
That was when we saw those. You feel like he's about to say another word, but then kind of catches himself and says, surface dwarves. And misinterpreted who they were. For that, we deeply apologize.
Yeah, the surface dwarves, they're really nice. Compared to the other ones, you know. The other ones aren't very nice. I'm hoping that we can have a deal happen between you guys. It'd be great.
Suppose we can. Our village is a small enclave, isolated even in Underdark.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Right.
Anyway, so there's no more.
But before any agreements are made, we would have to consult with Tutorix.
The new Tutorix?
No. Tutorix is our patron. And I need everybody to make a perception check.
Perception.
Damn it.
16.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
Really tempted to use that inspiration.
Okay. So none of you notice that something else enters the room. Hold on. Wrong token for this.
Even with an 18? Oh my god.
Oh, with an 18. Okay.
Yeah, God.
Frank, you notice that it looks like a few holes have been dug in the walls and ceiling of this place. At first, you thought it was just for ventilation, but you notice that they don't seem to go up to the surface. And out from one of these holes, and these holes are only like 5 feet wide, you see a pair of glowing blue orbs light up in one of them, on like basically the wall across from you. As you see this creature emerge from it.
Nice.
Long.
That's a long boy.
Yeah, long boy. The Behirborn immediately turn, stand up, and basically give like a bow.
Oh, be respectful.
Astro bow.
Yeah, as you all see a blue-scaled serpentine monster that looks like this. Long boy.
Why does this
Wow.
look familiar? Did we look at this earlier?
Yeah, we looked at it.
Yeah.
Someone posted it in
Okay.
chat earlier. At some point.
It was me.
I was gonna say I definitely fucking saw it.
There was when we were being told what a Behirborn is.
Well, I also showed it before that as well. So like, yeah, this serpent comes crawling out of this 5-foot wide hole. I guess technically it would look like this, but then it's kind of too skinny, for the token size. So like, yeah, and he comes crawling out on like 12 legs. It has like these shining blue scales that seem to glow lightly with electricity kind of running through, like, what you can only imagine are its veins underneath its hide, that kind of pulsate every once in a while, as the serpent kind of comes out from the hole and will say, in common, which all of you understand, and it will say, I have been listening to your conversation, to your dealing, and Ruark is correct. You would have to confirm the details with Tutorix.
That is such a nerdy name for such an awesome creature. Right on.
I think it's an awesome name for an awesome creature.
Okay. Kiss ass.
Anyway.
You want inspiration that badly, huh?
No.
No.
I'm just saying
Looks
it
at
is.
GM.
Anyway, we need to confirm the details with you. Though, I think we have to go and talk to the surface dwarves first as well, because, two sides,
That would make sense. All parties would need to be present for the negotiations, after all. Otherwise, it would be unfair. We are not like other creatures of the Underdark. Kind of looks at Frank.
Yeah, you guys are very reasonable.
Indeed, we are. Kinda, with like a snake-like tongue, kinda licks its lizard lips. Lizards even have lips? I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of do.
As it will say, very well. Bring these dwarves into the main tunnel then, and we will deal with them. We cannot go outside ourselves. The surface is too bright for us now.
I think, we'll do the leader and leader sort of thing, so we'll bring the leader with them, with us, yeah.
I just bring like a minor foreman to see a fucking Bahir. That won't be scary. Hold on,
I
I'm
don't
just
think
like,
it's scary.
oh, where did I, what? The light, there's the house. Alright. I'm just grabbing the dude. From Flan's house.
I was gonna say, if there is anything that Tudorix could give us as a gesture of goodwill that we can give to the dwarves to show that you're serious about wanting to have a peace and wanting to work together.
We will give them their mind back.
I guess that works.
And
Really the thing they want.
yeah. And kinda Tudorix kinda looks towards one of the bodies, as well as their deceased.
Fucking Jesus.
As Tudorix will kinda slither up onto the wall. Long lad. Long lad. He's literally like that on the wall, basically. As he will say, very well then. It is a deal.
I reach me hand out to shake.
He looks at your hand, for a moment, and will reach out one of his little stubby arms.
I will shake the stubby arm.
You do so. You give the Bahir a handshake. There's a slight, as you touch it, you feel like a slight tingle in your hand as the sort of like electricity kind of flows through you. There's a little bit of a like one of those little static electricity zaps as well. And that happens when you touch it.
His mustache hair is like going in.
Yeah. And yeah. Yeah, you guys will and
I should probably mention one last thing, by the way.
yeah.
that air elemental we were fighting earlier,
Yes.
it ran away. Yeah, it's kind of hard to fight things that are invisible.
Yes. I felt it rush past me. Down, down, down into the tunnel.
Should we go and finish that, or should we just leave it?
Why would you finish it? It
I don't
fled.
know.
There is no need.
True.
Though you guys do know,
Excuse-
you still have not found the gemstone for it. And Astra, you
Have
were about to
we-
say something?
I just was like, excuse my friend, he needs approval of actions that he thinks to take, and then Asher just kind of glares at Frank.
I'm Frank.
I am Tutorix.
Oh god, no, don't.
I'm Frank. Have we seen, like, since we, especially in this room, since we've just been here this whole time, have we seen the gems at all, or had any like arcane feeling of like where they may be?
Well, I mean, there's some parts of the mine that you haven't really explored yet. So, not yet.
I want to go and
Something I
explore
would
them
want-
then.
Want to do. I'm going to excuse myself from the conversation again. Tutorix, it was lovely meeting you. Hope to see you again soon.
Good to see you as well, Warforged.
Oh. Anyway,
He didn't
thought that was
actually get your
odd.
name. Steampunk, you leave. What you doing?
did my internet cut out?
No.
Did
Oh,
my
okay.
internet
It just went
cut out?
really quiet.
We asked what you're doing. Well, the writer asked what you're doing, so maybe it did cut out.
So I still have a grappling hook.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
I think you cut
Yeah.
out that time.
Yeah, I think, yeah, definitely HU's cutting out.
oof, yep, just got a thing about my connection.
Oh boy.
Have fun.
Something tells me Steampunk's gonna go over down here.
Yeah, I assumed he was gonna try tossing the grappling hook over here.
Where is it again? Oh, yeah.
Down.
Can I see anything? Can I? Oh, can I?
And you?
Back-
I'm pretty sure Frank and
The-
Astro are still in the
Fruit crop
conversation with
That does
Tutorix.
the light down the hole.
The light goes.
Oh, yeah. No,
It reveals a deep tunnel that goes beyond your sight.
Damn.
You see a few small holes along the sides that are about 5 feet wide.
Since we're all here now, would I be able to look down there?
Yeah,
Yes,
you look
because-
down with your 120 feet of dark vision. It continues to go down beyond your sight.
That is a really deep hole.
Yeah.
Make
Dark fall.
Astra and Frank make perception checks.
Because I'm so good at those.
I no longer want to grapple.
14 and 12.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Astra with that 14. You see what looks like climbing pitons that are kind of stuck into the side of this side of the tunnel. Presumably, the Behirborn used it to climb up. Very dangerous.
Sorry, you cut out for me.
They can fly though, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can fly.
You see, basically, you see a
Bruh.
little bit of I guess, metallic nails that are kind of embedded in the side of the wall, just kind of going down. They're pitons used for climbing. But Hastra and Frank can indeed just fly over the hole.
You know when you're like swimming in the deep ocean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this feels like. I'm a
Yeah.
fly across.
I feel that.
Is there anything even over there?
Oh, I mean, there's some things.
All right, yeah. So as you get to the other side, you see two kind of mining areas. One kind of goes this way, and the other goes that way. You see a mine, or not a mine cart, a wheelbarrow with some coal and rock in it. Astra, make a perception check
Okay. I'm so
as you
good at that.
We're
examine
gonna
the
get
room.
ambushed.
Okay, with the 19, you notice that
I swear to God, if you said the wheelbarrow looks suspicious and it's
the
all
wheelbarrow
It's a
looks
mimic.
suspicious. No. You
It's
notice
the pickaxe.
a gemstone that is kind of, well, I guess the word I was about to use to describe it would literally give away what it is. That is jet black. You find a piece of jet. Make an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't that the one for the air elemental?
It's like the witches. Oh, is it? Ooh.
With that Arcana check, yes, it is. Like, it's an opaque gemstone, or I guess if basically fossilized wood, like black in color. Kinda looks very much like coal. In fact, technically is coal, a very low grade of it, but is also still technically a gemstone somehow. Yeah, with that 21 in Arcana, you realize you kind of sense a faint magical energy coming from it. You think you just found the elemental gem, or gem for the earth elemental.
Oh, for the earth. That's one that's. We don't know that that one's gone rogue, right?
According
One's
to the Behirborn, it is dead. Though they did not
Huh.
tell you how it died.
I will pocket it.
Alright. Frank. I notice you've gone over there. Or actually, Steampunk, are you doing anything to get over with the rest of the group?
For now, I'll just keep exploring this side.
Alright.
I'll explore more on the left.
Alright, yeah. Steampunk. We'll do Steampunk first. Make investigation or perception check.
Hang on, I gotta get my thing out again because I refreshed.
Alright, with the 21, other than the equipment, you do notice two things. One, this wall here seems to be rather weak, like it could be broken through to something, to a room or chamber on the other side. Two, you notice in one of, or near one of the toolboxes, is a little kind of clearish, like, I guess, like transparent cyan gemstone. Make an Arcana check.
What?
Yeah, you recognize it as you have a flashback to when Flan was explaining the different elemental gems. That's the air elemental gem.
Uh-huh.
Seems someone left it here in their hurry to leave. Do you do anything with the gem?
I'm going to hold it
Okay.
Just hang on to it until
Add
I can
an
go
elemental
over
gem to your inventory. Astra, you can do the same. And I think this
What was
is elemental gem. I think this is
I'll
in
add that to
the
my.
inventory. Yeah, it is actually in the compendium. So if you go on the little eye icon tab, if you type in elemental gem, you should be able to find it. And then just kind of put in your inventory afterward, like for Astra, elemental gem, earth. For steampunk, elemental gem, air.
Hey, I just realized because I'm looking at the expert enchanting stuff for
Mm-hmm.
Alicust, I can actually make elemental gems.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Alright.
Oh shit. Oh.
Steampunk. You also find a bunch of rope as well. If you wanted to get across, you could perhaps use that to help. To join the others.
I will instead
Or you can see
shoot
what's on the other side of
at
this
the
wall.
wall. And you already know what kind of arrow I'm shooting.
Oh, blasting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm blowing
Yeah,
that shit up.
with that nat 20, you easily break through the wall.
Also, I just want to say that's my 6th nat 20.
Very nice. And whoosh, reveals
Ooh.
a tunnel
Hello.
further in. As
Hi, Frank.
Frank, Astra, or I guess Astra, you hear this probably more than see it, but you hear like the sound of like a wall collapsing, of rock kind of falling to the ground. Frank
It's all
goes
because of the
in,
fireball.
and you see Steampunk emerge from the dust coming from this other wall as Steampunk literally just breaks through the wall. And both of you notice, now all three of you notice the big ass crystals over here.
What are they?
Make a nature check.
What are they?
What are they?
Hang on.
Question mark.
There it is.
Let's see, 10,
16.
15, 16. So the highest do be 16. Alright. They are some, double check something. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you see. They are basically nodes of aquamarine gem crystals. A single gemstone of this would get you about 500 gold per each, but this is a large cluster of it. You can make a lot more money than that. Astra, go back to where you were.
Uh-oh.
Get back there.
As get back there. As something then happens. As all three of you hear a sound coming from behind Steampunk, or not behind, it's behind in this way, coming from this corner, as these long ropes shoot out from a stalagmite.
Oh no!
As let's see, boop boop. Oof. Okay, the first one. Two tendrils lash out towards Steampunk and grapple him. Another shoots out towards Frank, grapples him, and another shoots out towards Astra and grapples her. Revealing, goddamn, you guys fell for my trap. Didn't think you
It's
could
the
get it
roof.
that easily.
Ew.
As you see this monstrous stalagmite, a large gaping mouth appears on this stalagmite as tendrils shoot out at the three of you, grabbing onto you. And then I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Whew.
Okay. All right.
Oh no!
Right.
All right. All right.
I have a plan, guys.
Frank,
Don't worry.
all three of you feel yourselves be yanked towards the creature. Frank, you fall prone during this. But regardless, all three of you are drawn 25 feet closer to the creature. But Frank is just on his ass.
Oh no!
As then the roper takes a bite out of Frank with advantage because he's prone. Frank is having a very bad day. Ooh.
Wait, that's loaded.
As the tendril pulls Frank up off the ground as he dangles there, as this large gaping mouth comes out or shows itself on this stalagmite, with a jagged maw. A single eye opens as it looks upon its prey, as then the tendrils bring Frank into the roper's mouth. And Frank gets fucked up. Frank, you feel like, other than like, the crunchy crunch of its teeth, you also feel a sort of burning sensation on your flesh as it pierces through your armor, as it seems that this thing's attacks also do acid damage. And that is the surprise round. Let me now roll for initiative. Okay.
Okay.
I
Alright.
should have used shield as a reaction. Damn it!
Too late now. Steampunk, you're up to bat. You can use an action to get out of the grapple.
I have a better idea. I'm gonna teleport again because I got it back, I think.
Yeah, if you get back on short rest, you would have indeed got it back. Alright.
Or is it long rest?
Steampunk gives a peace sign and vanishes.
And then that's not
Yeah,
gonna help.
move yourself to somewhere within there to
Yeah.
be.
And then I'm going to gauge check its AC.
Its AC is 20. That is its natural armor.
Oh shit.
Ropers.
Okay.
Ropers.
Ha! You thought only you could have high AC?
I did.
This thing ain't even wearing armor.
See, my plan was I was gonna shoot it with a banishing arrow, which would free both of you.
Could?
You can still do that.
I could, but I doubt I'm gonna hit it above 20.
Do it.
If you
Like,
just
I know
don't do
my
the
left
wanna
is
sharpshooter.
very
go.
good.
Every
But
fucking first round of a fight, I never get to do my go because something fucking disappears, or something fucking happens, or I'm tied up. Fucking try and shoot it.
Just don't do
well-
sharpshooter. Just do normal roll. And you get like what, a
hold on,
plus
let me-
10 or something?
it's a plus 10 for...
What
No,
was
the plus 10 is for the
one that I used
sharpshooter.
for grapple? Ah, yes,
Just
the
damage,
hand.
I think.
No. Plus 10 to it. So sharpshooter reduces your attack roll by 5. What would it be without that negative 5?
Let
You
me
don't
do a
have
quick
to use
test.
sharpshooter.
All right. You fire your bow.
Those were just tests. Those weren't actually my
Oh.
shot. I was just testing something.
Yeah, so he
Nodders.
gets a +8 if it's just a normal roll.
Yeah, you know, you say
Uh,
it was just a test and it wasn't actually a roll. I guarantee you, if you hit it, you would have been like, yeah, that's totally my hit. I totally did it.
No. I'm also I mean, I know it won't work, but like, my gun reduces any enemy's AC to 10 when I use it. But I know I can't use banishing arrow because it's a bullet, not an arrow.
Dilemmas.
Alright. Come on, 20. Please, Lord. Yes!
Yeah!
All right.
And now it has to make a save. There is banishment.
You're firing with your bow, yes? All right, banish.
Yeah.
Makes a charisma saving throw. Okay, so first of all, you learn that this creature is indeed a monstrosity, so it does take that extra 10 damage.
Wah, wah.
Womp
It
womp.
fucking better be. Fucking looks like
Roll
it.
20 has now decided to lag for me. But and now it needs to make a charisma saving throw. Okay.
Please don't. Yes!
Yes! Freedom!
Wait, now I can't shoot it.
True. But you are no longer
Don't
grappled.
complain!
Can
So
we
yeah.
ask Snake Boy to help us?
Mm,
You can
well,
try.
they are quite a ways away. So you
Also,
could
I'm
try.
the only one who can talk.
But Steampunk did open up a quick passage to them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was looking at.
Sheesh.
Good thing Steampunk went back and unlocked the shortcut.
I have an extra thing of movement, so I'm just gonna flop there.
Alright.
Actually, wait, I have a whole 30 feet of movement. I teleported.
But if we ask for their help, they might want some of that gem.
I'm gonna sit there.
They want Jim. They're fucking not here for money. Also, do you think they would have come across it if they've been living here for 2 fucking months?
They've been
Actually,
living
they
down
might be
below.
quite greedy.
Greed? That's for dwarves.
Whatever. Then don't. And if we die, I'm blaming you.
Anyway, run away.
I run away.
I'm going to. It is my turn.
Astra,
Yes.
tis your turn.
Well, see, the thing is I didn't think he's going to spawn back there because of what Ryder said. Like,
Oh, no, it would spawn back there. It just
Yeah,
he's in it
spawn back
for. It's
He
just in the
can
Fey
move
Wild
around.
for a round, I believe.
This disgusting creature is in this
Okay, next
mystical
question.
land.
It comes
and
back
I'll
with some other
also,
creature.
Comes back with like a fairy in hand. Oh no.
I will also prepare my guiding bolt at
Alright.
level. Question.
Yeah.
So I have level 4 spells now, but I've used the 4th spell, but I have the free spells. Can I still use it at 4?
No. Or
It's free.
Oh, no.
It's a free spell. Yeah.
let me check. Just in case it specifically mentions if it's at burst level. Sometimes it do. Ooh.
Damn, now I wish I didn't ask. Because I know it's gonna say only the first level, and it's gonna make me sad.
Actually, I wanna ignore my movement. I'm just getting better light.
I can't do any checks on it either, can I?
Alright, let's see. The text is, you can cast Guiding Bolt without spending a spell slot. You can do so a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. Doesn't say what spell, so I will allow it. Or what spell level.
I'll prepare that at level 4. To attack. I can't do a check on it, can I?
No, you cannot, unfortunately. You can no longer see it.
What I will do on my bonus action, though, is turn into healer fucking bullshitter, because I know we're gonna need it. The starry form, which is the is it chalice. That's it.
Yep. All right. So you move. You start taking aim and prepare and summon with the power of the celestial chalice. As Frank, you're on the ground. You kind of fall to the ground with a thud as it was kind of holding you in its mouth when it disappeared. What do you do?
Run, I presume.
If you're saying anything, I cannot hear you.
I wasn't saying anything. I was mainly thinking.
Okay.
Should I go up north or should I go where these guys are?
Also, I just want to say that big crystal is 12 feet wide by 8 feet tall. So that's a big fucking crystal.
Yeah.
I feel like Ryder is not going to let us have that much money, so I have a feeling it's gonna happen to it. I just had this little inkling.
It wasn't a loot.
Didn't I just say,
This-
like, last session that with large sums of money, you can invest in things like property and the like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna buy houses, remember?
And
I
I'm
want
gonna
a
build
little
Costco.
cottage with Elodia, but if Elodia wants to get a
Costco.
castle, it'll be a
Like, why get a
I'm
little
going to
cottage? Just
Costco.
get a castle.
Yeah, a little castle.
No, I want a little cottage in a little forest to be so cute, and fucking Russ can come and eat the grass, and he can be a lawnmower. It'd be very cute.
Specifically lawnmower.
He just goes as he's like doing it.
All right. Frank, do you do anything other than fly away?
Yeah, I get behind them because ow. And then I look at me spells to see if I have anything that's a bonus action, which I don't think.
All right. It looks like you use your action to
I
dash.
I took the dash action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I'm looking for bonus action. But I don't think I have one.
You need bonuses? Looks around. Not in
Speaking
this
of
mine. No
bonuses,
unions.
This map has like trained me to look for hidden things, and Cat drew like a tiny little line there, and I thought it was a secret.
Is that a drawing? It look like it.
Yeah,
I
it is.
didn't realize I drew something. I didn't realize I did that.
Every now and then I'll just see like a small purple line, and I'll immediately know it's Cap.
I had no idea I drew that. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions, so I am mainly just going to cry.
Alright.
You do that a lot.
Okay.
I know.
As I read the text, let's see. The creature hit by the arrow must make a or be banished. While banished in this way, the target's speed is 0, and it is incapacitated at the end of its next turn. The target reappears. All right. So that means at the end of its turn, it pops back in.
That was my turn.
As that then triggers Astra's held guiding bolt.
Oh shit. Sorry, I'm making.
So give me that 4th level guiding bolt.
I'm going. Alright, where is that spells? It's guiding bolt. There it is. And we're at 4th. Please hit. Please be over 20.
Woo,
Yes!
baby.
Oh, let me
Nice.
add
Can I give her my inspiration?
Yes, you may.
Does that let me do advantage?
Yes, it does.
Hell yeah, let's do advantage.
Oof,
12
that is
16,
some
baby.
big damage. Plus 29.
Oh, wait till it gets to my
It's not
turn.
even that. It's not even that good of rolls. Like they're actually pretty shit rolls.
Yeah, it's just a ton of dice.
Oh, he's bloodied.
Yeah, Jesus. I'm like looking at this, and that was like fucking, like 6 dice rolled for that top row, and then like 12 dice rolled for the bottom row, or 8 dice rolled for the bottom. Jesus, guiding bolt, my dude.
It's my favorite spell. What can I say?
How is guiding
It's
bolt
the reason
level
I
1?
use it so
And
much.
oh right, he also shimmers with glitter, as the next attack on him will now have advantage as
Well then.
steampunk.
I just realized
Alright, time to unload the fury.
I cannot wait to fucking ask a lady if she wants to move in with me. Just realized it. Can't wait. Continue.
Alright. First, I cast Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
I don't know why I didn't. There we go.
Bonus action. I'll do
Um,
an additional d6, I believe, whenever you damage it.
Yeah. And then I shoot it twice with my gun.
Pew, pew. Ooh,
That was
miss,
once.
miss. Oof. Even with the advantage on the first one, you miss.
Doesn't my gun lower it to 10 though? The AC?
Ah. Smiles.
First? Oh, does it have a secret
Does
thing?
not,
that-
actually.
okay.
As you have revealed one of the mechanics of your gun. It does not bypass natural armor.
Ah, piss.
Only worn armors.
Alright, well in that case.
sorry, I just realized I use guiding bolt, so it has that advantage thing.
Yeah, unfortunately he rolled
Yeah,
a
but it doesn't
16 and a
matter.
15, so it still would have missed.
Oh, okay.
In that case, I'm gonna action surge.
Ooh,
And I'm gonna bow it.
ooh, that first one, nice.
Damn it.
For
Alright, that's one extra
9.
d6 too.
and then 5. All right, this thing is definitely getting down there in HP.
And now.
And right, the hunter's mark damage additional 2. All right. Anything else?
I would like to know its movement speed, if I could.
Its movement speed is 10 feet. It has a climb speed of
Yes.
10 feet.
Perfect. Well, that's my turn.
All right, Astro.
Did you fall over?
Me? No.
Yeah.
Did
But Jess
Cat-
just saw me run into my room very weirdly. No, Jess is doing. Okay, my turn. First of all, I want to check. Can I check how far its reach is? Is that allowed? Like with
Yes.
the whole grappling bullshit.
that you can
Yeah,
do
well,
that with a gauge check.
Cool. I want to do that first.
Okay, its reach is 50 feet. You are all within
Oh,
range.
fuck you, Frank.
Steve is
Oh.
Steve.
Okay,
Frank is
so
at the extent of it.
I'm gonna go here first.
I go just outside.
Yeah, and then I'm going to guiding bolt again. Has anyone been hurt yet? Frank, you got hurt, didn't you?
Frank's the only one that got hurt.
Yes.
As
I
per
did-
usual.
If I had,
I don't want to help, but
actually, wait, hang on. No, technically speaking, I'm bloodied right now.
okay, that didn't hit. And I will also use my chalice that I have currently, starry form, and heal Frank.
Frank, you are healed for 4.
I wish I shot it with a walloping arrow.
Not get thrown.
Yeah.
Actually, I only moved like a little bit. I'll also be flying 10 feet just because I want to. Okay. Alright, that's the end of my go.
Alright, Frank, 'tis your turn. You're crying.
I'll go
Uh,
further away than I'm gonna go here. I
Alright.
can still see it though. What's the range?
All right.
70 feet away. So now I'm 70 feet away. I'm gonna cry a little more, but this time I'm gonna cry with a vengeance. And quickly see how far the spell can reach. All right.
I like how that got progressively better on the rolls. Let's see, what is that? 9 damage? Alright, yeah, you shoot forth the magic missiles as they all, like, seeker missile on the roper, impacting it with little bits of force, blowing off chunks of its stalagmite-like body. This thing is very close to death.
I want to gauge check it.
Yeah.
And I want to gauge check any special abilities or its value once it's dead. Like for its bits.
Alright, it has the following abilities. Which would you like to identify?
Tendrils, I guess.
Alright. Here is tendrils. The roper has 8 tendrils. Each tendril has AC 20, 15 hit points, vulnerability to slashing damage, and immunity to psychic damage. A creature can also break a tendril by taking an attack to make a... by taking an action to make a DC 15 strength check. A tendril takes no damage from sources other than attacks specified to it. For every 2 tendrils destroyed, the roper loses 1 of its tendril attacks. The roper grows back into destroyed tendrils after a long rest.
I hate him. That's me turn though. That's all I can do.
Okay. The tendril
Roper's turn.
Bye, guys.
uses its
Don't worry, he can teleport.
uses its tendrils to kind of splorch itself forward. Alright, hold on. 5, 10. Alright. Damn. As it will attack 2 at Steampunk and 2 at Astra. So first 2 Steampunk. Oh, you're stuck.
Again with the 1.
Second 2 Astra.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
Does a 17 hit Astra? I don't think it does. 18? Alright.
I think I am. I haven't looked. Hold on. Let me get my sheet. Here it is. It is 18. Yes, it doesn't hit.
I'm surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute.
Nice. Very nice. Music starts playing in the background.
I believe Steampunk is a god.
No, literally, like the combat music that's playing right now starts playing. Actually, in game. But yeah. So, Steampunk and Astra are both grappled, as it is then gonna reel you guys in. So give me some dexterity saving throws, Steampunk and Astra.
Wait, I thought I didn't get grappled. I said 19.
Or oh yeah, never mind, just Steampunk. You right.
Douchebag trying to fuck me over.
Kill him for me, guys.
All right, Steampunk gets dragged right up to it.
I
and
knew I
falls
should've-
prone.
I could have moved. I should have.
And then the roper goes for a nice bitey bite. Oof! And actually hits. Thankfully not with a nat 20, because it had advantage.
It's just the acid. So that 18 plus 14. 32.
And then that
Right?
is its turn. Steampunk.
Alright. What can I do?
Yeah, so you are currently grappled and restrained. So grappled means your speed is 0. You can do an athletics check to try to break free of its grapple. I cannot tell you the DC yet because you haven't identified it. You are also restrained, which means that attack rolls against you have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls, that is your attack rolls, have disadvantage while you are restrained by it. And you also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. And then you're also prone, so, like, you know, even more stacked advantages. But thankfully, advantages don't really stack like that, so that doesn't give him any bonuses.
Can I...
And trying to break free requires an action.
Okay. Can I use a potion?
Yes.
Okay. Can I use multiple potions?
With a bonus action and an action, yes.
Okay. In that case, I'll use 2, or I'll use 1 greater healing potion for now, which I don't remember how much that is.
4d4 plus 4, I believe.
2d4 plus 4?
4d4, if it's greater. Oof.
11. I will use 2. That was a really bad roll.
Alright, you reach into your pockets, or I guess some cavities in your body, and pull out
Again?
2 potions and down them as you drink 2 greater healing potions. But that does use up your action. You can still gauge it if you wanted.
I will gauge it. I want to see the DC for me getting out of its grapple.
Alright.
And...
Alright. DC is this. I'll just give you the whole tendril attack, basically. Thankfully, I wasted an at 20. So it does no damage, but you get grappled, and the escape DC is 15. So you need to be a 15 on an athletics check.
I used to be proficient in that. Oh well, I guess I'll hope I can tank any attacks if those 2 don't kill it. And that's my turn.
Alright. Astra.
1 second.
It
Actually,
has been
wait,
longer than a
Cronus-
second.
Cronus, I have to just
Shut
use
up.
my movement to, like, all my movement to get up, right?
Yes, but you currently have a speed of 0, therefore cannot get up.
Okay.
It's being
Is there
pinned to the
anything
ground
I
with
can
tendrils.
do? Is there anything I could do that would get him out of being grappled?
I mean, killing the
probably chop
creature
off the
or
tendril.
going up to him and using your action to do an athletics check basically on Steampunk's behalf.
Yeah, no. I'm
Yeah,
not good at
no.
athletics. Is it on the ground?
Yes. It's kind of
I
crawling
might
on the
try
ground.
and do- Oh, should I do erupting earth? Am I gonna bring the fucking thing down if I do that? Would that bring
Also,
Cave
steampunk
down?
is on the ground.
With that
Yeah,
what?
but I can do it behind him. Would that like make him fall down like the fucking firebolt did? Erupting earth.
Possibly. You can try.
Why would I try it? I can just use Moonbeam.
I don't know.
And that doesn't actually need the net 20 because it's a saving throw.
Tis up to you.
And it still does half damage, so it's automatic hit. So let's do that one. That one. And I will cast it behind him. It's the 5-foot radius. Oh, I can do a higher level. I'm gonna do a level 3. That's what I'm gonna do. And take over my level 3 slots.
What? Did I just hear the Gordon Ramsay sound effect?
I think Jess is watching something.
Yay, it's dead!
It doesn't even need to make the con save because even if it succeeds, it dies.
I'm free.
Do it out of curiosity.
All right. It would fail.
Hell yeah!
All right. Combat ends. Things calm down. Is a beam of light comes out and fills the area engulfing the roper. Yeah? What? Ooh, what?
With glitter.
Yep, with glitter. A glittery moonbeam fills the area, engulfing the roper and destroying it with radiant damage. As the roper, the living stalagmite basically stills and kind of the tendrils, which were kind of whipping around, helping it move, hold steampunk, kind of just fall flatly onto the ground with a thunk. But like 8 thunks, so like thunk, 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 thunk. That's
Ow.
down. Things are calm again.
I don't like that roper.
Nor do I.
Anyway,
I don't like that. Anyways,
grabs pickaxe.
Yeah.
time to do some mining.
Hi-ho!
Starts mining.
Yeah. Steampunk. There's also another pickaxe over there, which you can grab. There's plenty of pickaxes.
I'll get there.
lying around.
I'll fucking rip open this bitch's stomach and get out his innards.
All right.
Anything that's worth money.
Make a survival check.
Okay.
Because I got a survival in proficiency. I do. That's the other way around. But that's fine. And I have
Survival and proficiency.
Someone give me advantage, please.
Okay. You have advantage.
If
Okay.
right will allow.
All right. So yeah, Astra and Steampunk work on dismantling the roper. So with the 20, you get 3 things. You get
23.
Yeah, with 23, you get 3 things. You get a roper eye, which is a
Hold on, let me have a bag of holding.
yeah.
Alright, so.
Get a roper eye, which is a creature essence, high grade. You get a pair of roper tentacles, or tendrils rather.
This will be good for Eludia and I. Some roleplay.
Woo.
Continue.
Yeah, which we'll count those as like bone, I guess. And then you also get some chunks of roper, which is basically like it's very hard like stone, as though it were made out of a stalagmite, which counts as hide. These are all high quality ingredients.
But is there a specific number of how many we get?
1.
Fucking type right, Kayla. Fucking Jesus. 1 times. Okay, that's all in our bag of holding. If we want to sell or craft or whatever the fuck we want to do.
Meanwhile, Frank starts diggy hole.
I've got the 17 because, you know, Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
I imagine. If it's a strength, you didn't tell me. I just rolled it. So.
It would have been a strength one, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you have athletics?
Not proficient in it.
Okay, so
But
we'll
I
take that.
have it on my sheet.
17. You start mining, while Astra and Steampunk are I guess technically also mining. This creature is kind of made out of rock. But a more organic form of it, I guess. And Frank, you mine for like several
Mine,
for like 10 minutes, as you get an aquamarine gem, which is worth 500. There's still a lot more
One.
left to the cluster.
Oh. Let's all just start doing it to speed it up.
Once we've done this, yes, I will
Yeah.
do mining as
Alright,
well.
yeah, after the other ones. Alright, so now second round. Everybody give me athletics checks.
Well,
Hang on 1 second.
What?
I'm actually proficient. 1, 2, and
Steampunk, are you just, or not Steampunk, Frank, are you just like going off into the distance to fire? Yeah. Yep.
I'm going into
He
the
grew
other
a
room to
long beard,
fart.
mate. He grew another
Oh, God.
feather beard.
Alright.
He's got
18.
Frank comes back with
something
a
wrong.
beard of feathers.
I'm a miner. Oh God! I have a dwarf's
He's really
beard.
taken to
Fine.
this life.
Am I
And then
able
I
to
will-
assist? Actually, wait, no. I won't assist because I don't know everyone's roll. Okay, I will roll my own then. Where is? Oh God, I can't fucking read. 11.
Okay. And let's see, we have
I got 19.
12 for Astra, 21 for Frank, and 13 for Steampunk. Alright, it takes a while. An hour passes as you're mining this this aquamarine, and you all get another, each of you. It's an aquamarine gem worth 500 gold. There's still more to the clusters. What would you like to do?
We're gonna be here for
take
a
a
while.
guess.
Alright,
Again.
alright. Agane. Do it again.
18.
I want to get a nat because I guarantee you're gonna get 2 right.
14.
Guidance me, booby.
Ooh, so close to a natural 20
25.
15.
Come on, give me 2 right. Come on.
Right. So let's see, with
And I got 20.
10, a 21, and a 25, you all get another gemstone over the course of the hour. Frank, you are
Aw.
feeling tired.
That's okay. I'll power through it.
Oh,
for me.
yeah, I can keep going because I don't need sleep.
Excuse me for 1 second.
You better share, you fuckface. I'm
Of course
sharing.
I'll
with
share. We're fucking
Share with
gonna...
me.
Oh.
Share with me. He's a brick.
I like to imagine he just casts it on
Frank.
himself.
Frank, once again. Ooh,
1.
what does a 1 do?
It summons Steve.
Roll on this table
Oh.
at the start of each of your turns for the next.
Oh
What?
no. Oh no.
Oh.
No.
What happened?
Yeah, roll 10 times, Frank.
So that's halfway.
So I'll explain
1,
for you, Caleb.
2, 3.
He rolls
4,
10 times,
5.
and for the next 10 rolls, they're his outcome.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a
So
note.
55.
Frank rolled a nat 1 on wild magic.
All my hair falls out. No, my feather beard.
Okay.
36.
Hold on.
No, your mustache.
No, I'm ugly.
49, 22. I'm like recording these.
They're not coming into
96,
download.
58,
Roll a
Oh.
d10. So
34,
4.
91, and 65. Jesus. All right.
Oof.
If it's
I'm
odd,
just
you are
going through
younger.
the
If it's an
list.
even, you're older. So I'm 4 years older currently.
Okay. Let's see.
What else is it? 49.
Oh.
I can't speak and bubbles come out of my mouth. Nice. 20.
Is that 8 part of
Right
it?
now, right?
They all
It's-
happen over the course of the next minute. Like each round, and the first one is going to be the best one.
Yeah.
I thought it said for the
fucking-
next rolls, like next time he does.
Nope. Just for a minute straight, he's just
Yeah,
popping
well.
off.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate
All right,
Frank.
I need you.
You wanna know what number 8 does?
What does number 8 do?
It's you know the song, and it's like.
Yeah, vaguely.
Fireball.
You know, yeah.
But if I die within the next minute, I reincarnate, which is good.
Where is he? Where
Does
is
that-
he? Right?
He's
Is he
over
far
there.
enough?
Oh.
Before
no, Hannah, I
all
read
of
the
this
wrong
goes off, though, like, I will be asking precisely what Frank does in the one round before all of his wild magic starts going
If you
off.
fucking come near me, I will
cannot
fucking
meta it.
cut your dick off you.
I mean-
well, because
He is feeling tired, so he could just nap and then sleep through all of it.
Oh.
well,
Sleep.
I'm not going to meta. I fired a little magic missile over here, and then I was like, nothing happened. Oh well, and back to mining. And I'm gonna say maybe about here is where it will start happening. And the second he realizes things are starting to happen again, he's probably gonna start running over here.
I'm just
'cause,
gonna
you know.
preemptively second wind
Yeah.
here.
Hold on, I'm still just copy pasting. Ooh.
Can't meta.
Man, it's a good thing you didn't
I'm
roll that
healing
34
myself, it's not really
first
meta.
before the fireball went off.
Plus 8.
And also the 91. So if I do die, I reincarnate.
Okay. Oh wait, 65. What'd it do? The 3 creatures you choose. Take,
Or is it 92?
4d10 lightning damage. Okay, so. Alright, I have done copy pasting all of that information. Frank, you do as you said, you let out the magic missile, and you're like, oh, good, nothing happened. That's great. And then you move back and where was it again? About here.
Yeah, about.
Yeah, just give me a fireball.
All right. Just gonna scroll back up to get out of the list. Oh, right. It's in my quick bar. I don't have to.
Good.
Go there. 26.
Astra and
that's
Steampunk,
not
give me
bad.
dexterity saving throws.
Aquamarine, make a dexterity saving throw. No.
It does,
I
actually.
can take 26.
Okay.
Can I use guidance for this or no?
Nope.
Do I
you
also
both
make a
take-
dexterity saving throw?
Yes, you do. Okay, Frank, you take half damage. So Frank
go
takes
fuck
13.
yourself.
The two of you, take, 26 damage.
Okay, well, I'll give you one of my healing. Or
Can
2
I-
of my healing potions.
Oh, hey,
No,
look,
can
it's
I
the layer
hurt him
action.
more?
And,
I hate
I want to hurt him for at least 13 damage, at least.
and
Can
then,
I do
you
that?
later, actually.
part of the aquamarine is also, blasted away and incinerated, making those bad. You now have a lot less aquamarine that you get
Can
to
we push him
mine
down the
from.
hole?
Yeah, wait, he destroyed the crystal as well.
As the
Okay.
flames of this happen, you know what? We might as well just go by initiative order. Because this is gonna be happening for 10 rounds. So the fireball blast happens. What is your guys'
At which point
immediate
can I run away over to here, by the way? Because that's what
Yes.
I would have done the second something started happening.
Mm-hmm. You do so. How far do you run?
Probably only to about here, because I'm like, that's a safe distance.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you guys see Frank walks off. You hear some pew pew sounds. He comes back, explodes, and then runs off again.
Oh my
So,
God.
Astra and Steampunk, I need to know precisely what you're about to do.
Okay, well, first of all,
Oh, also,
1d20.
1d20. Okay, good. Was not 15 or higher.
Are you dead? Oh,
The
you're
cave
angry.
does not collapse in on you guys.
My first thing is, I'm gonna use my 2 healing potions and give 1 potion of greater healing to Astra.
What is that? What's the healing
That's,
for?
4d4 plus 4.
D4 plus,
The good news is, though, I'm not
and
radioactive.
is a normal healing potion 2d4 plus.
Yeah, normal
whatever?
healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, Steampunk, you hand out the potions,
alright.
and then you each take a drink, I'm guessing. Do you move at all? Does anyone chase after Frank? That's what matters here.
Why?
Just want to know.
Plus 5.
How
Just
would your
wanna know,
characters
that's
respond to Frank just combusting?
Plus 4. Plus 4.
See, for any other character, Astra would chase after, but because she's so used to Frank's bullshit, she's just gonna be like, "What the fuck?" in a nicer voice. She probably wouldn't swear, but that's basically her. Astra's gonna straight up murder Frank one of these days.
See, I really want to push him down the hole, but he'll probably die down.
Well, I mean, he can
I can
fly,
fly.
so
Yeah, but like if he gets knocked prone at all, he's gone.
Cut his wings
Oh,
off and throw him
shit.
down.
yeah, he would have 1 round's worth of free falling.
The good news is, though, if I do die, I reincarnate.
True.
Oh, please do. Please do. He might not. Does that mean he won't have wild magic? Does that mean he won't have wild
No,
magic?
I
No,
keep
he
wild
still
magic.
would. He still would.
Are we going
Wild
by,
magic happened
like, we can
because I
go and move
reincarnated.
by 30 feet? Because we're going by initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frank has left the room. You can no longer see him.
Can we
I'm
do a
gonna
long rest so I can get my tarot
fucking
cards?
run out of here. Let me guesstimate.
Is that it?
50. And I'm gonna grab Astra and take her with me.
All right.
Cause fucking.
Yeah, she's small, so it doesn't slow you down. Oop.
Where'd you go? Oh, there.
Run.
And then I'm gonna dash.
Wait, are we actually limited by 30 feet? Because
Yes.
we're not actually in initiative, right? Oh, okay.
Ryder's going by initiative because.
Yeah,
There's so
technically
much.
it's initiative.
Multiple damaging things happened
Yeah.
under Frank's thing, so it actually kind of matters right now.
Also, Kaylee, you would still have movement since, I grabbed you.
Yeah. So Steampunk
and I'm
uses his
just
turn to
gonna-
move.
Can I even... Do I even have anything that would help me?
Not really.
I have hit dice.
Astro, do you do anything?
Can I summon Faye and then get my fairy to go look at what the fuck is going on with him? And
Yeah, you could.
Then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to walloping arrow him.
Where
So he
do
couldn't-
you summon?
We'll do Trixie. I want to put her over here so she can like see him over the hole, right? She should be able to see that far.
You want to get her like right about there. And let's see. Yeah, she should be able to see you. All right, yeah. The you
We've
summon.
only done the fireball so far, right?
This is just the first round.
Yeah, okay.
Though now that you guys are kind of safe from Frank, we can probably go out of initiative. It was really just the first round that mattered.
Okay.
I just had to make sure whether or not anyone chased after Frank.
I'm just going.
Why would we?
So, well, Astra and Steampunk get to safety. Frank, after the fireball happens, you run out. You feel yourself get older. As by 4 years apparently. And then you become mute for the next minute. So as the rest of this goes on, and you're screaming as your wild magic flares off like wild, only pink bubbles are released from your mouth. So this next one is, thankfully this didn't happen before the fireball. The next one, if there were any creatures who made a save against a spell that you cast, such as Fireball, they would have had disadvantage on the saving throw.
I mean, we both took it anyway.
Yeah. Next round. Okay, next round. Frank, you're feeling particularly vulnerable to piercing damage, as would anyone who is within 30 feet of you.
Thank God no one's firing arrows at me.
I was gonna.
I would take
okay.
double damage.
The next round, he starts setting ablaze as everything he touches catches on fire. So like the wooden beam, the wooden plank of the mine track he's standing on catches fire. And then, this is another one where good thing it didn't happen before the fireball happened. The next damaging spell he does maximum damage. But thankfully, if Frank dies, he'll be reincarnated, so that's nice. And as for the next one, Frank, you release bursts of lightning damage into 3 creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you. Thankfully, there are none.
Astra. She's
No
right
one's-
there.
Astra,
Just
I
within
gotta
15
ask,
feet.
are you actually there?
I literally said I'm coming over here only for visuals.
We did not hear that. Good. Alright, so Frank, lightning blasts out from you. And meanwhile, the Face Spirit is just kind of telling you everything that's happening with Frank right now.
Okay,
also
he's a
gonna
Tesla
look. Oh
coil.
my god.
He's exploding. There's fire everywhere.
And
There's
then
some sort of
after a
harmonic
minute,
singing.
after a minute, it all dies down. Though Frank is still 4 years older. He looks like he's aged very slightly.
How old is Frank?
Good question. How old
Well,
was Frank?
here's the thing.
Whatever that
He
was.
was
add
a
4 to it.
bugbear, and then an elf, basically. So I mean, elves live forever.
Yeah, but whatever
still
age you
being a
were as a
He's
bugbear,
got
your
one
age hasn't really
wrinkle.
changed up until this point, so...
Yeah.
I would say he's fairly young, not middle aged at all by any means. So, in human terms, probably like, well, 25, 26.
All right, nice.
So-
Yeah, you're now like 29 to 30.
Elderly.
I'm
Yeah.
turning 30.
You're now a millennial.
Ah.
You're now a millennial. You're out of touch with the latest memes. You don't quite understand
All right.
them.
Well, since that's all done, got that out of my system. Back to mining.
Isn't
And then
the
it all
curve
just
still
stops.
stuck?
As the Fey Spirit says,
back.
all right, looks like it's done.
Well, I'm still on you.
Oh, where did you guys go?
I'm gonna say thank you to the Face Spirit and like give her a hug. I assume she's like my best friend.
Yeah.
I'm
She
making
hugs
that
you back.
comment. Hell yeah.
And then do you like send her off?
yeah, I send her
All
off.
right, yeah, she goes back into the gilded flower.
I love her.
See a little tiny Fey dancing on the pistils of the golden flower.
That's adorable. I love her.
And yeah, as you guys come back into the room, you just see Frank mining away.
I'm just gonna
At
cross
the
my
now
arms
heavily singed aquamarine. Frank, give yourself 1 level of exhaustion.
Right.
So, yeah, what do you guys do?
Steampunk's just gonna try and ignore what just happened. Like, even though he's a robot,
Not gonna talk about
he's
it? Alright.
just kind of shutting it out.
Alright, yeah. Astra?
So none of that happened.
Astra's just
Because-
crossing her arms and glaring at Frank right now.
Do you
Because I feel
join
like
in on the
if it-
mining, though?
If it came up in
Sure.
conversation, Steampunk would just whip out his gun and start barreling at Frank.
Yeah, you all just continue mining in silence. So, Steampunk and Astra, give me athletics checks.
So now we know what happens
Aw.
when you
Alright, Steampunk,
when
you gain 1 level
roll
of
a natural
exhaustion.
one.
What? But I'm a robot.
You're not infallible.
Astra, you gain 1 level of exhaustion. As I'm now double checking to see if Warforged are immune to exhaustion.
Does
I'm
9
pretty sure
count as
they are.
exhaustion? I'm assuming it does, right?
I get all rusty.
Exhaustion is a condition.
Is it a long rest to get rid of it, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each
I want a
level
long
of it.
rest anyway, because I want
Uh,
I want tarot cards, so I'm gonna rest.
Okay.
You guys
And
have fun. Say something
one
to me.
long rest
So
restores
I have
one
looked it up.
exhaustion.
Steampunk, you are immune to sleep, so you don't get like sleepy tired, but you can still get physically
Oh.
exhausted, like fatigue. So you guys can keep pushing if you would like. You think you can get maybe 1 more round out of this node,
Push it.
this now partially destroyed node of Aquamarine?
Okay,
In a
there's
way, I
one
did a
more.
good thing because I helped our health, so we didn't push
Shut
ourselves
up.
too much.
Shut your mouth.
Ah.
All right,
But
Steampunk.
Ryder, did we get
Even my guidance won't help you.
Ryder from that 19? Did I get a another
I'm zoned.
aquamarine?
I go to bed.
Yes, you did.
Just pop that down.
Did I get one even though I am exhausted?
Oh, wrong one.
No.
No.
Need
Do
a
I
10
get
or
one
higher
from
to
you
get it.
number though? Yeah, I got 19.
And let's see.
Hang on, I forgot. I forgot to do the.
19. Okay, so 19, Astra, you get a thing.
I swear to God.
Cat, I want him out of this
He's
group.
flying now.
Can we do a mutiny? Can we do a
I'm
mutiny?
levitating. It's okay. It's okay. I'm levitating.
So
23.
nothing happened.
Yeah. Leave.
Yeah, I mean, I'm.
Get out.
Go down in the hole, clap your wings, and jump.
If I go down the hole, then cut off my wings and jump, I'm just jumping at the bottom of the hole.
Let's see, 45. Okay, yeah, you levitate. You're
Which wouldn't
flying.
actually be a problem for me because I'm already levitating.
don't need wings anymore.
Alright. Yeah, so, steampunk, you gain another level of exhaustion, as you work. And so you're now at exhaustion 2. And, yeah. This round, only Astro gets the Aquamarines. And now the...
I didn't. I did the 23 though. Did that not get me an
Oh.
Aquamarine?
Didn't see that one. Yeah, you do get
I
an
accidentally
Aquamarine.
rolled an Arcana. Yay!
And just as a reminder, each Aquamarine is worth 500 gold.
Yeah.
But now you're all pretty tired, with at least level 1 in exhaustion. A number of hours have passed since you started mining away. I think like 4 hours. It's like the 4th check, right? Yeah, about that. Or no. 4th for Frank, 3rd for the rest of you, I think it was. Yeah. Who knew? Mining, exhausting work. Thankfully, though, Frank does not blow up again. And I think, as you guys...
It was a freak mining accident.
As Frank says that, the credits start rolling, as we will end it here for today. On that, I'll just let that salt simmer for a week, and we'll see how that goes next time.
I hate all of you.
What did I do?
All
It's
enablers.
all because of steampunk. It's all because of steampunk.
It's all because of greed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true.
And because Capwap has no self-control when it comes to Tide of Chaos.
I'm gonna use it whenever and every time I can.
Yeah.
It's okay. Kayla
So I've
will
noticed.
get back at me. She has a character who's a wild magic sorcerer.
You wanna
That
see
stood
some horseshit?
right next to me when she was radioactive as well.
Yeah, because I said get fucking back at you, but instead I got a library book that was overdue.
Oof. That
You wanna see
is...
some bullshit?
That's the worst of all.
I'm getting groceries. Look at this.
What's this?
It's saying I can't order it because I'm exactly at $50, which is the minimum. So I need $50.01, even though it said.
Just add like a candy bar or something.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's the principle, right? It's the principle of it.
Treat yourself.
Assholes. I didn't have the money to treat myself. I didn't even have the money for these groceries. What are you talking about?
Ooh. Treat yourself. Go into bankruptcy.
Time to cry. Get evicted.
Yeah, we will end it there for today, as I will close out my stream. So, BRB. Alright. That was another episode of Forest of Rumors. Man, that was good. Good thing they didn't go down the hole, because I didn't actually prep the map for it. So, I kind of forgot. So good thing they didn't. They didn't take that bait. Maybe they'll go back to the surface and forget about it. We'll see. I'll still prepare what's down the hole anyways, in case they want to explore it. But yeah, that was a Forest of Rumors. We will be continuing this next Friday, starting at about 1 a.m. PDT, going till around this time, or probably a bit earlier, 4 a.m. This one went a bit long. I wanted them to finish up the last major task in the dungeon here, which turned out to be a fucking doozy. I mean, the roper was supposed to be a doozy, but like I wasn't expecting Frank just going nuclear while mining. That's great. That's great. And also, I said this in chat, but didn't really get a chance to say it during in the immediate aftermath. Thank you, Mims, a lot for the raid of 14 followers a while ago. I really appreciate it. I know you've left, but for any of you who came with that raid, welcome to the stream. I'm that writer, you know. You probably don't know me because I don't have anything published because I'm a hobbyist writer, not a career writer. Yeah, I play video games and GM some D&D. Right now we're playing through a video game called Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous, which is based off of the tabletop RPG Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous, which I have been playing for like the past almost 6 months. But we're almost at the end. We're almost at the end. One more week, maybe. Hopefully, I'm not tackling the DLC for it, because then it would probably go on for another 6 months. So no thanks.